Roll 20 works for everyone else, really? That's
Yeah, it's
fuck me, I
working.
guess. Yeah.
Is your hardware acceleration turned on?
I never mess with any of the settings, but maybe.
Interesting. Using Chrome?
Nope, Firefox.
That's
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
the
It doesn't run on Firefox.
I always use Fire. It's never had a problem before.
Roll20 does not like Firefox,
Nope.
especially when they have updates.
Yeah, I love Tyler the Creator. Thank you.
Yeah, Tony.
Oh. Nothing happened.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
I literally was staring directly at you when I heard that too.
You ever opened a video and you didn't think it was a video?
You ever open a video and forget that your phone volume is turned up? Anyway.
I've done that so many times.
Anyway, what happened last session? Dragon Ball D&D.
Ooh.
Dragon Age Z.
And Dungeons.
Dungeons and Dragon Age
Oh,
Z. All right.
triple Ds.
Well, we got jumped in the middle
Triple
of the night.
D's nuts.
That was fun. We got jumped. You know, they went invisible a lot, but we beat the hell out of them. You know, Erland helped beat their leader into unconsciousness after they did a smoke bomb type move and tried to be all sneaky with it. But Ash is a great dog and just like really held down the fort there. And yeah, we we got some good loot off of them. We got some like neat little things, and we had a prisoner. We had one that was still alive that we could try to get some information out of, the supposed leader of this group of roving assassins. As we managed to keep ourselves alive, as well as keep our wolf friend hidden. And then we were left with the moral quandaries of what to do with this prisoner, how to get information out of them, and what to do once that information was shared. If anyone wants to pick up from there.
Oh my god, yeah, was the whole session you guys fighting and then interrogating a prisoner?
Yeah,
Basically.
that was literally the whole session.
I'm saying, I was late, so I was like, all right, so we did that.
God.
What happened before I got here?
A fight!
Half
Yeah.
the session was a fight, the other half of the session was a conversation.
Oh my god.
So I didn't miss anything.
No, you missed your super awesome fight, Tony! God.
I showed up in like cherry.
You missed the first half of the fight.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, what information did you guys get out of the prisoner? Because Renee wasn't here, I think.
No, I wasn't.
It's very important to know.
Who did you guys arrest?
Arrest
We did
is
a
a
good
strong
cop,
word.
bad We did a
Very
good
strong
cop
word.
routine. Good cop
Unlawfully
was Shep,
detained.
These
and
were like
bad cop
bougie
was obviously
assassins.
Asan.
Asan the bad cop.
Yes, Asan the
Yeah,
bad
Asan
cop.
was the bad cop.
Hassan the bad cop.
Shepard
And
the
Shep
good
was the
cop.
good cop. Yeah, like always. We found out that the bandits worked for the Magisterium. They were here for Stillion. The bandit did name drop Dr. Lucan as well.
One of the people.
Yeah.
One of
They
those.
heard the name Lucan, but never interacted with them directly.
Yeah.
And it's the high level magisters that give them their jobs. They're in regards to this particular project, or just general projects. There's also Synesius that they brought up, who was one that they interacted with the most, which was interesting. Interesting thing that magical malpractice bigwig has some connections to elite assassins, more or less. Well-funded assassins. But yeah. The wolf here, our buddy, was this was more so like a loose end that the higher ups needed to have dealt with. these weren't the only people that were hired.
Mm-mm.
Anything else that they might have shared?
That's all that I have down because we went in circles with them for quite a while before to get anything.
Yeah, good cop, bad cop wasn't all too successful.
It would have
Until Shepard
it
just
was the
became
roles.
cop.
Yeah, it was because of the roles didn't
were
work out.
bad.
Yeah.
The roles have been
We
bad
would
for the
have
past couple
gotten-
sessions, actually.
We would have gotten
Oh,
some
yeah.
really good information. Like there was very good like RP to like put ourselves in situations
Mm-hmm.
to get information.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the rules weren't there. to
It's
match
also just really funny how you guys don't have like a face.
Erlin helped in being pragmatic cop
Mhm.
and telling them, hey, we're not friends here, but you know, considering you don't even like your employers, you could help us
The
out.
good
and,
cop,
you know,
communist
whether
cop.
exactly, you know, like you don't like your employers, you know, they robbed you of your life. You had like aspirations before this, and you know, help
Alright,
us
this is
out.
an us problem.
Exactly. You help us out, we can take down your employers, and even if you think taking down your employers is a fool's errand, well, you can get revenge on the fellow who on the folks who killed your team. You can get revenge by sending them out to their deaths. It's a win-win, you know?
My favorite part was when we told them that we're working for the revolution and you're to feed them intel.
You guys love to make friends.
Erlin sure doesn't. That's why he was on the team of kill this guy.
Yep, and then you guys killed this guy.
So we did take a group vote
Mhm.
to kill them.
I believe Shepard
Everyone voted, yeah, everyone voted yes except Shepard. Shepard voted no to not kill, but was obviously outvoted when looks at watch. Everyone else voted yes.
Yeah, and then Indra abstained like a proper little centrist.
God damn it.
And Brand
It's true.
and Brandy voted yes, however, very reluctantly. Because
I don't
felt
think
as
she
if
was reluctant
had-
about it. I think she was very outspoken about how she thinks this guy should die.
I didn't take it as a reluctant yes either.
It felt more like the whole shtick of like her not entirely feeling like she had it like a voice in this.
I think she had a rather large voice in this. I think she had
You're,
a very a speech
Or,
prepared and everything.
Josh, you're misinterpreting it. Brandy voted yes very confidently. However, she
However,
is
we're
not
dicks.
happy with you.
All right, yeah.
She was on your side, but also hates you.
There you go. That's the one. Okay,
That's
that's the
ever-
right one then.
You ever heard the saying when the person you hate the most makes a great point?
Yeah. Heartbreaking. Worst person you know just made a good point that we should probably kill this guy. And you know, Asan was the one to deal the finishing blow there. Just stab right through the
Yeah.
heart.
Oh my god, Asan, congratulations. You finally got revenge against your elven people by killing that guy.
You got reparations.
You got.
Yeah, and then he
something that,
vomited.
I was gonna say that's very important to note too.
Mhm.
Is that like during the interrogation, Asan had to step out.
Yep.
Like Asan stepped out to vomit because of how intense shit was.
Yep.
So that should paint a little bit of a better picture
Yes,
of
yes,
like
yes.
it wasn't just a straight like hardcore like fuck you, kill you.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy. I would
Which
at least interpret.
I believe at the end of that, Asan went, you know what, let's just go and kill slavers after this. I'm so excited for Asan to try and kill another person again.
Shut up.
If I'm correct though, we like ended as
Yeah.
soon as Asan killed, or like basically struck the final blow.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So, information, the government's involved, Lucan is involved directly, and Synesius Celis is the one kind of dealing with the outside world, so at least they're working together. On what, though?
Don't know. We got little whisperings of like possible things going on with the war effort. It's interesting.
Yeah, people will do anything to win a war. And then the prisoner mentioned something about, yeah, Orlais is gaining a lot of ground into Vinter.
The south.
In very easily.
Yeah. They seem to be sending out something in the south. This may be related. The Twinter seem to be sending something out to the south, of which the French are having a rather simple time taking over.
Historically, though, the French do have the white flags ready to go in case of an emergency.
But yeah, we left off on that. Saradwin has been keeping Stillian some company.
As a dog.
Oh,
Yes.
Or about in their
yes.
mind.
Canonically,
dog.
we did say you might have transformed into a dog to keep
just hear two
Stillian
howls.
company.
Quick question: did we take a long rest after the fight?
So I was gonna ask if you guys wanted to keep talking or have like a one-on-one conversations or whatever. The floor is yours. If not, take a long rest. Yeah, you're good.
Probably, like, at least for me, I think we should probably take back from exactly where we left off. If anyone needs, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
You guys are in the aftermath as the man kind of like burns alive from the inside and like his corpse just drops, and then there is a stillness in the air as you all kind of like look at each other.
So we're not keeping the body here, right?
I was just about to ask, should we bury him?
Or burn
Is he
it.
religious?
That's not what I'm asking.
A little late to ask.
Oops.
How do we get rid of it?
We can either do a funeral pyre or we can bury them.
I have. Don't hate me. We have a very hungry someone downstairs.
I don't think that Cillian would enjoy knowing that we fed them a person.
I'm hungry. You don't hear that.
Somewhere like 20 feet below us.
I think
Hear a
we should
stomach
eat
growl.
this guy. What?
I think we're
I
gonna
mean,
have to
if we're
kill.
desperate.
I think we're gonna have to eat this guy, Stillian. Damn.
Saradwin commits cannibalism.
It's not cannibalism if you turn into a bear first.
True.
I know, that's a good point. So if you turn into a bear and then eat a bear, that is cannibalism.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to.
We,
check the
I
boxes.
don't want to discuss the dynamics of cannibalism with druidism.
A lot of
Why not?
weird ethical gray areas with wild shape. Anyways, burning might be the easiest. Just getting rid of the evidence, you know.
That'd be a pretty bright pyre.
I mean,
And
as
if we're
much as
burning-
as much as I would love to take care of them, we don't want people to know we were involved, right?
I'm just saying we need to get rid of the bodies.
We should have walked
I'm
him to a
saying-
river before killing him.
No, I'm saying they know where they sent these people, and they know that they're facing a werewolf. If the bodies are hidden afterwards, they didn't die to a werewolf.
Do those look like werewolf attacks to you?
That was the question I was bringing up.
Character question: was it like a? How did this person die? Was it like a stab, strangulation?
Stabbed through the
Like,
heart.
what is
A son
a
stabbed him
stab?
in the chest.
Stab. Okay.
The others died in various ways.
Right. I don't want to mutilate a corpse, but
I'll do it.
if you're doing it.
I don't know how convincingly we can make it look like Stillion did it.
We have a druid, or
I was gonna say, Sarad's technically in dog form right now.
Do you want me to get Houndwind?
Are you suggesting that we have Sarid bite the dead bodies?
Or turn into something that has some big claws and just kind of, slash at them.
Like a bear.
Yeah, bear would probably work.
Right.
Or a giant owl.
Anything with big claws. And then we just get out of here before people start looking.
Yeah.
Brandy, you go and get Saradwin.
Yeah, I'll go get Sarad. She just like walks down the stairs.
Did you want to roleplay this?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Just as she goes down the stairs to where Saradwin is keeping Stelian company, Brandy just like looks at her. Sarad. Yeah. We need your help. In this current form, or in a different form. I'll watch Stillion if you go up and go talk to them. Don't give me that look. It's a rough night, okay?
I think Renee's muted, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for either the next GIF or the next
She like holds out her paw for a handshake.
Brandy just shakes it.
Pleasure doing business. All right. She goes upstairs.
Brandy sits exactly where Dogwood was sitting, keeping Stillian company.
Through the darkness, you see the maltransformed body of a werewolf chained to the wall, slowly just kind of like resting their head downward.
Hello.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Row.
24. The figure lunges at you with speed that you have experienced before, yet were not completely ready for. And as you just kind of like jerk back, even if you hadn't, the figure wouldn't have gotten you. The chain is not that long, yet your heart still races against you as its sickly breath. You can like smell it on their face, their snout, their long strands of hair covering their eyes. This low growl. And they slowly retract back.
Ooh, looks like you're all bite and no bark.
They look unaffected. Doesn't seem like they really understand you or hear you.
Brandy is going to sit there quietly with them if they don't really understand her.
You want them to hear your insults?
It was less of an insult.
It
more
was
of
100% an insult. What do you mean?
I said all bite, no bark.
There is also the idea of the drugged meat we have there. Is that like... we said we would discuss this like later. I'm not sure exactly.
I think later has
Do we
passed.
try to... Yeah, do we try to feed them that? I think they're like pretty controlled right now, right? They look all right. My Brandy's
If you wanna
estimation.
try and toss
That's up to-
the meat at them, go for it.
No, that's up to Brandy.
Brandy will hold off for now.
Okay.
If the chains start looking rough, maybe we should do that. But for now, if the chains are holding, meh.
Ceridwen returns to the surface.
All right. What happened here? Oh my god. That's a dead man.
Mage
Several.
assassins to go and kill Stillion, apparently.
Yeah, Ceridwen, you see a whole ass battlefield that has happened. There is a entire like patch of just acid burns in the soil. There's just one guy that's like partially melted. There's one dude that's just chained to a pillar with a stab wound right to his chest.
Damn.
And one guy is bisected down the middle.
Hey, Sarid.
What did you guys do? But you can't hear her talking. Like,
Raggy raggy roo.
Ruh-roh, Raggy, murder scene.
what the fuck happened here? All these people are dead. How the fuck did he get bisected? Who did that?
OMG, who did this?
Erlen gives you a look as if there was really only one answer to that question and he's confused why you're asking. The eyes just kind of dart in the direction of Shepard.
It could have been anybody. Shepard.
Guy
She
with a
walks
big
up to
fuck off
Shepard.
axe and a history of cutting people in half.
She walks up to Shepard and offers her paw.
You could say he's historically bi.
If DMs could get inspiration.
Okay. She starts sniffing the bodies. And pulls out a wallet, but it's empty. Because I assume you guys looted them already.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. She whines because there's no money for her.
Will you have your share?
Capitalist
Well,
dog.
we still haven't, like, as a group, we still haven't really, like, divvied up everything yet.
I know, but it's
not
like
even
being
the
a
stuff
party,
from,
but...
not even the stuff from downstairs.
Ceridwen, are you just like clawing, biting at the bodies in your dog form, or are you gonna transform into something bigger? You'll take a long rest after this, so you'll get your wild shapes back.
Alright. What is big enough to just...
Wolf or bear, probably.
I think a bear would be powerful enough to just drag these bodies away.
Mm.
Do you have, like, a dire wolf form or anything? Is that possible?
I don't know.
Well, that might be more taxonomically accurate.
Hold. I'm actually looking something.
We're holding.
Yeah, Cerid's the level to be a dire wolf.
Oh boy, I'm a dairy wolf.
A dairy wolf?
It's a dire situation.
You're full of jokes today.
Yeah.
Ceridwen
I would say.
Ceridwen thinks about a bigger form, and then she remembers her sister going up to her being like, "Damn, you should be at the point that you're that you should transform into a dire wolf. And Sarah was like, what? No way. And then she remembers she can do that, and then
that like her sister saying that to her fuels Ceridwen with spite, and now she's just like, well, yeah, I'll just do it now. How hard could it be? And you get like the amount of limbs wrong.
oh god,
It has 2 tails.
You have 6 legs.
you see like some body horror happening as she tries to transform into a dire wolf. Seeing her transform is usually quick and easy, like with a bird is easy, like what she's used to. But this time, it's like, oh my god,
It
oh
looks
my god,
painful.
so many bones are cracking. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, there it is. Oof.
The little
It's
tail
just-
wag.
Two
Cerid's sister
tails.
is like, you can't even turn into a direwolf at age 6. When I was your age, I was 8 years old.
God damn it. Oh no, we got the giggles this session.
Okay, she turns into a dire wolf and she starts just dragging these bodies away.
And I'm assuming you're like scratching and biting at them to make it look like, as best as you can, that it's still the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just a brutal. Oh my god, these beasts just brutalized this person like a pack of wolves.
It was one.
But it was just one very big wolf. And then she looks up at you guys, covered in blood and guts, and is like, I could do a good job. Do I roll for this?
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Leave the Ceridad D4 to these.
What? Why?
Hold on. Oh, never mind. Wrong thing. Not that kind of survival check. I was thinking of the hunger.
18.
18. Pretty good work, if you do say so yourself. She's like this bit covered in blood. Yeah, it looks really convincing, at least to someone who wouldn't take the time to examine them. So, for the most part, you should be good. If they're taken to a medical lab and someone's given an actual report, that maybe they would find out, but by that point you would have enough time. So you do the job correctly.
I mean, we as a group may want to leave them with most of their belongings so it doesn't look like they got robbed.
Oh, you're right.
We can keep the 10 gold, but we don't who strongly needs an arcane focus that is a dagger? Eh? No? Does any of us want to steal that Tevinter pin, that little golden snake that the one guy had?
Oh, fine. She puts it back. She pins it on his body. Thinks, wait. Takes it off the body and very roughly pins it back in. Whoosh! It's been disheveled.
Alright. Do you all gather for a night's rest?
Yeah.
We're done, alright. That should do it. Hell of a night.
Yeah.
If Erland at any point passes Brandy, all she will say to him is, "When is later?"
You expecting to have a good night's sleep tonight?
I'm expecting to sleep.
Then later is now. outside. Someone should keep watch.
I'll do it.
He kind of looks at Brandy for a second. He's like, "No, we can." Just
Indra,
make sure they didn't bring any reinforcements close behind. They didn't. They said they didn't, but you never know with these folk.
Indra shrugs and heads downstairs.
What the hell is up with you, Erland?
Does everybody else head to bed?
Are we going to bed downstairs?
I guess wherever you want, but it is raining.
Oh, ew. Okay.
Ew.
That ain't the easiest kind of question to give just one answer to. Kind of like sits a little hunched over, just leaning on his, like his forehead kind of just leaning on his hands.
Because when we first met, I got different stories on what happened to you. Now, while we're here helping you, I cannot predict how you are feeling, how you are doing, what you are going to do, and how you are going to do it.
You know, not for nothing, not a lot of us were honest with each other at first, but things changed, and you know, when you're facing death against some legendary ghost pirate, well, you know, you end up not wanting to have too many regrets of who you didn't and who you did tell your story to.
So why... I understand. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I don't even understand why Saren tried doing it. But you? I saw a different person when you tried killing Stillion. And then you immediately changed back to I don't get blood on my hands.
I know it. I've been cowardly. I've been desperate. Look, you said you didn't understand what my whole code for everything was, right? Let me try to help you understand. And maybe somewhere down the line I'll understand.
You don't even understand your own fucking code. That's great.
I've just been pushed. I feel like I've been pushed further and further to going back to a me I'm not. to me I hoped I left behind. Look, all these crazy animals or monsters, the spirits and demons, that putting them down I can live with. These are life or death situations. It's just people. Even when we would get jumped by thieves, bandits, anyone just trying to get one over on us or kill us for what we've got, just to cover their own ass. Still, I try to take them down easy. I don't want more blood on my hands if I can help it. I've been where they've been. I've been desperate. I've been cruel. What you did to my hands, what you did to my head. I wasn't myself for I don't know how long. But I also felt like nothing changed. I can hardly remember the years I've lost. And the worst part of it were the others. Because they didn't all turn out as successfully as I did. I stopped trying to understand why they did it. And I started trying to focus on stopping it. All of it. Because I couldn't. Not back then. Not when I freed myself. Not when I had her in my hands. Not when I made my biggest mistake in not making sure she was dead. I thought she was dead. I could have sworn I felt the last breath escape her lungs. But no, she's still around, and I left behind so many people just like me. I was just trying to survive, day by day, and shut out the screaming I heard night by night, okay? But she pit us against each other. I hurt and I killed folks who were just like me, who got put in the situation just like me. They were castless and thrown away. They were sold off. Like how I sold myself off. Brandy, I know I might not act it, but all this time, all this obsession, it's because I have been so scared. Because somehow, after everything, she won. She succeeded. She turned me into some new kind of weapon. When all I was meant to be was some stepping stone to something bigger. Something we still don't know or understand. I've showed all of you. Delirium, it spread. It spread so much further, and it's gotten stronger, and it's made me stronger. I'm capable of things no dwarf should ever be able to do. And all this time, I've been terrified that if it spread too far, I might lose myself again. Be under her control again. But all this time, she wasn't even a fucking mage.
Ireland. In some twisted way, you're still under her control. This is the only thing you can think about. know it's nowhere close to it, but remember, the only thing I've ever wanted to do was chase down a dragon.
You did it. You achieved your dream. You're an accomplished hunter. All kinds of monsters and beasties. Is that not enough? All your trophies, all your gifts, all things you can send back home.
I don't even think I can tell my dad I was here. I don't think I can stomach telling him I was this deep in.
I know I made a bad call with Stillion. A part of me thought if I focused on fighting this monster, this wolf, this creature with all of our damn silvered weapons and all of our gear, I thought I could separate that from the person that they were, the person that they are. I thought I could have it both ways, you know? Like I could kill without feeling that remorse, that I could use them to further my own search.
Hey,
To find her.
remember when you said less than a minute ago that you're scared of losing yourself again?
Always.
You almost slipped.
Indra helped. He helps a lot more than he realizes.
He does.
I needed to know, I needed to hear that I'm not too far gone. And even if I'm this desperate, I could never be that desperate.
But you almost got there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I got snippy with you, but
You're fine. Look,
I got scared that I didn't know who my friend was anymore.
I've been fighting a lot with myself in understanding who's real. If I'm still just who I used to be. It never started with Lucan. She just made me more.
You have a face to put on your troubles. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm going about this all wrong. I know that. And can I tell you something? It really doesn't help that the hammer keeps egging me on, you know? It kind of feeds into those more violent impulses. But
Is it
I'm
making you do it, or is it
no,
telling you?
it's not. It's not. I'm still myself. Which means I'm still to blame. wants to make a warrior out of me. It wants me to hurt her, and it wants her to suffer slow. And what I hate is that it gives a voice to that part of me that wants that too. That none of what it said, none of what it's offered me is outside of what I want. It's just what I keep fighting against. What I keep being tempted to be.
Well, can I ask you a question then, with a little bit of visualization?
What are you about to do?
Do you trust me with your hands?
Yeah.
She kneels down to sit right in front of you, takes both of your hands, turns them upward. So, keep saying the hammer gives a voice to what you have, right?
Yeah.
Well, is there another voice in you, the one that wants to, I don't know, help, heal, be neutral about things? Anything somewhat opposing or different from what that
Always.
voice wants?
Always. There's a part of me that doesn't want to do this anymore. That wants to go. That wants to find some kind of peace in all this, but I can't with so much unresolved. I can't. I thought just this once I could forget about my code, that I'd spill the blood of someone who deserved it. Not other broke dwarves with debts like me, not failed experiments. A real monster. Her or me. And maybe that would give me some peace. Maybe I could live knowing all those prisoners, all the dwarves I left behind were avenged.
Here's the question I wanted to ask you. What hurts more? As she takes your left hand and curls the fingers to close it into a fist. Which hand hurts more? One balled up in a fist or the one splayed out like that?
I know what you mean.
I just asking a question.
Fine, the fist, sure.
Why are you hurting yourself? Balling up all that tension then. I'm not saying let her go. I'm not saying not kill her. But it looks like you're hurting more holding on to all of this. I don't have a better word, bullshit. I know it's probably not as easy as I'm saying it is. But you can't keep holding on to this. It's not It's not healthy. I've seen what that kind of thing does. Seen how my dad is. I don't want a shell of Erland in my life. I want Erland in my life. I want my friend.
I just don't want her to make more stories like mine. More
And
people with scars like mine.
And
And
if we don't help you, I'll at least help you with that. But after it's all done, what are you going to do?
I always kind of figured that was the end of the line, you know? Either she'd kill me or I'd kill her. I
Yeah,
haven't thought
but
a lot past that.
I've learned a lesson recently that I didn't think I'd be able to teach other people. It doesn't end at the final page of the story. I thought I was going to get my big break just killing one dragon, and then
Kind of
I'd be
killed two in a
celebrating.
way.
In a roundabout way, yeah. But we'll call it 1.5. But it doesn't end at the final page of the story. I killed a dragon, and I thought that's where it was going to end too. It didn't. And unfortunately, for better or worse, you're stuck with me. And that means you're stuck with Shepard and also Sarah and Hassan. And Alari is attached to you, and I don't think you can survive without Indra. Emotionally, at least.
I know I don't act like it, but that ain't so bad a thing. I'll worry that, not that it won't end at the end, but more that it'll end at the beginning. The underground. Everything I left behind. I keep it behind me, but if there is a road where this Lucan business ends, it might just lead me there. There are a lot of regrets that I live with.
So, next time,
Yeah.
let's talk about it a little bit more than before we actually do a thing. If we feel that deeply about it. Me and you. Okay?
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry for being snippy, but
Look, I get like 4 of those to every one of your ones. It's
you are kind of an asshole to me sometimes, aren't you?
everyone really. It's
You know, for some reason I thought this was gonna be a big blowout.
Still not the best at playing friends.
Then don't play a friend, be a friend. I'm not asking you to be anybody but Erland. Well, I'm asking you to, you know, open up, but that's different.
It all felt so much easier when it was just Nadim, you know. Everyone here is, I feel like we're all clashing or butting heads in some way. But you're all I got.
Me? Little old me?
All of y'all.
Aw, and here I thought it was special.
You are.
Okay.
I'm sorry too. Okay.
Oh, don't say that. That's gonna give me an ego.
I want to make sure it's known, okay? I am sorry.
So, we both apologized. We both admitted that we're assholes to each other. We both made promises.
You know, and even though I say it like every week by this point,
What, sorry,
am-
I'm an asshole or a promise?
I don't like promises. More so that I'm gonna try to be less of that. It's hard. You live with these kind of burdens, and sharing that with other people I care about y'all, and it's easier in a way to spare you all that.
Grief? Headache?
Just me.
Get some sleep.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all going to feel like shit in the morning anyway.
Yeah. It's
No point
gonna-
adding exhaustion to it.
might be a while before we can feel normal again. I think everyone's tense, and I'm the last person to help with that.
No, I'm just a nice little ball of nerves lately.
We'll try. Even if it don't feel even if we doubt ourselves, we'll try.
I'll wake you up when I'm gonna go to bed, so that way you can watch Stillian.
Yeah. He'll go about sleeping arrangements.
Whoever you guys want to wake up, I believe Asan and Serdwin had the first shift, so
Yeah, we
Ilaria,
were first.
Shepard, Indra, whoever wants to, or we could just like, if you guys just want to like move past the shift, and then just go straight to the morning, that's fine too.
Yep. If whatever shift Shep takes, he wouldn't really be talking.
Do you guys wake up Indra as well to take a shift with you?
You should.
I feel like Erlen just like pokes his head up in the middle of his sleep to say that. I think Brandy would wake up Indra.
He is shivering, eyes clouded over, and as soon as he kind of
man.
like wakes up, he throws up.
Ugh.
I'm up. Why are we in a dungeon?
We're looking over Stillion to make sure they don't hurt anybody.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Do you need like coffee?
No. Yeah, I'm good. Arya, Laria, get up. Let's go. So loud.
She gets up. Her like eyes are covered, and her hair's in a little bun.
We got a shift. We gotta watch over people, make sure that we don't die.
Already, okay. She just brings her blanket.
Shepherd, you wanna? Hey man,
Shepard's just like looking at you.
if you need the night, take it. But if you want to be around people,
He nods and he gets up.
come on. It's not good for anybody to be alone after that. And he's just gonna kind of like autopilot, like put a blanket over Shepard's shoulders, start like a little fire underneath the broken roof, and just kind of sit there and stare at it. I'm not doing okay. I feel like I should say this before I wake up tomorrow, because I think I'm gonna be out of it again. I think we're kind of reaching a point where, we're not gonna be able to look at each other.
I think you're right.
I think there's something deeply wrong with how okay I've become killing people. I don't want to blame it on the lyrium, but I haven't had it in, I think, a week more. Time is weird, and every time we kill someone now, I feel awful. Which sounds insane to say.
I don't like killing out of battle.
I don't like killing in battle anymore. I think I've become slower at it, and that's dangerous. Before, it used to just be a reflex, and now I have to think about it, and when I think about it, I want to throw up. It's weird because when you feel numb to it, you forget what it feels like to feel bad about it. And now it's like all of that is just rushing in at one moment, and I...
Jeff puts his arm around Indra.
You see, like, tears stream down his face, but no sound comes out.
Shep is doing the thing where, like, arm around shoulder and, like, rubbing your shoulder to, like,
Alari's gonna pass a little handkerchief.
Huh? Oh, I didn't even realize. Sorry. He kind of wipes his face. Shepard, you were talking to him a lot. Why do you do that to yourself? You know those people are just gonna end up dead, right?
I didn't want his death to be in our hands. Realistically speaking, he was gonna die. But I didn't think it was our place to do it.
Why do you get close to people that you know are gonna die? Feels like you're just hurting yourself.
Because everyone deserves some compassion in the end.
You shouldn't be the only one doing it.
I'm used to it.
A look of just kind of like understanding comes over Indra's face. We're used to a lot of shitty things.
Yeah. It's interesting to over and over be there for people's final moments.
I think it's harder to look at them and talk to them than just kill them while they're already down.
For me, it's not about whether it's harder. It's about what I wish to be done in my final moments.
You think about that?
Sometimes. I mean, look at us.
If you could choose, what kind of death would you like to have?
I think I want, after all this time, I want to die in battle. If I die protecting someone I care about, that's an honorable death.
Indra nods.
I'm not in the business of dying of old age. It sounds long.
I can't imagine you retired.
What do people even do when they're retired?
Crosswords. Whatever Erland does, I guess.
Maybe we'll ask her. Laura, you ever see someone retired in your neck of the woods? What do they do?
I don't know. Play bocce ball. Hunt.
I know what hunting is, but what the hell's bocce ball?
you're out in a little field with other people, and then you throw balls, and then the balls hit each other, and you count points. You're trying to. I never liked it.
Throwing balls can be therapeutic occasionally.
What about you, Ilaria?
My death?
I mean, yeah.
I'm taking it one day at a time, I guess. I didn't think I'd get to this point.
Have you ever thought about it?
Probably wondering too many. Warm belly, fire, roasting over. Just a nice, long sleep.
It's been a while since we enjoyed each other's company.
When we're done with this place, we should go somewhere nice for a little bit.
Where would that be?
I was hoping one of you knew.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear what Shep said, or?
Yeah, sorry, could you
Oh.
repeat?
Yeah, Shep said I was hoping one of you knew.
Well, we have this place. We have cold, mountainy death worshippers to the west, and a war border to the south. And she's thinking, if we go even further south, it gets really cold.
Maybe in some other time then.
The worst place. Maybe we should go somewhere nice after this. We're in the mid-fucking west.
Shep's like, Ohio does sound like it sucks. Let's not.
We're in Ohio.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
that
We're on the
we could go to
Canada.
Minnesota. What do you have there? Snow.
Okay, what are our other options? How about Wisconsin? No, I think I'm okay. Let's just go back.
We could go-
Actually, half the
okay.
team is lactose intolerant.
So,
we could,
Wisconsin's maybe not the best bet.
we could go to the free marches.
What's there?
That's where Ilaria, Erland, and I are from.
It's actually quite nice there. A little expensive for
It's
my
not-
blood.
It's not bad. We haven't been to cities in a while. And I could see my parents.
I'm going to
You have
introduce us all
parents?
to your parents.
Sorry, that was so many things coming at me at once.
Annika, you first. Or sorry,
Okay.
Ilaria, you first. Talk to the person.
Who the fuck is
Who
Annika?
the fuck is Annika?
Annika steps out from the shadows. Well,
I peek in
well.
from the clouds. Hello, tiny people.
Who the fuck is that?
Annika's true
Breaking the fourth
character.
wall.
Herself.
Dun, dun,
You
dun.
have parents? She says in an incredulous tone, but not in an asshole way. In a legitimate, huh?
Yeah,
Wait.
I haven't seen them in a while though. Just to check in, I guess.
And you like them?
Yeah, doesn't everyone?
She motions to the back, to the downstairs of the person whose mom we just killed.
Well, I guess I don't really count that as a parent. Yeah, I mean,
Somewhere, Erland is snoring loudly.
We've only met one.
Inexplicably, and then it just disappears.
I don't know. I guess compared to you all, my parents are kind of plain.
Right now, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Do they have baby portraits?
Maybe. Or maybe they took them down when I left.
If we go to the free marches, do we get to meet your parents?
If you guys want.
I would like to. I want to see the people that gave us Indra.
Do they live in Starkhaven? I never
Yeah, I was
asked.
born there. I just kind of did the Templar thing. You see his brain just kind of stop for a second and then try to work. And he just mumbles, there was something I had to do.
Is he losing consciousness?
Yeah, he passes out.
Oh. We're gonna both steady him.
Yeah, Shepard's arm is still around.
Oh, okay.
By the way, like as a Shepard just quickly checks for pulse.
He's still alive. It's slow though.
Okay.
Stop poking him.
I'm not like one of the medically experienced ones. I was making sure that
You
he
may
was
not
alive.
be medically experienced, but you press your palm to his forehead and he is running a very high fever.
Oh.
The rest of his skin is cold.
Oh, Indra. Well,
Okay. I guess we gotta put this one to bed.
oh. That was it.
That's not me, right?
That was,
No,
that,
no, no.
that was a trip.
I guess we gotta put this one to bed.
Oh.
Ilaria glitches out.
Oh no.
Oh, you're fine. You're good now.
This might be like a weird meta question,
Mm-hmm.
but from taking them in the past and like witnessing them, healing potions,
Mm-hmm.
do they only specifically like, are they kind of like an adrenaline shot, or are they like the magical property could heal things like a sickness?
Mechanically, it's hit points only. You could give me a medicine check if you want.
Adrenaline shot is a little closer to what Erland does.
Quick, Erland, give Indra more lyrium.
Quick.
Feed the addiction.
I cast High Five of Relapse.
22 medicine.
Okay.
It's just withdrawal symptoms and very intense ones, and there's not much you can do aside from like restoration healing magic that would help him. It's just kind of a thing he has to write out. With that level of medicine, you know that right now he's experiencing the physical ones. At some point he's going to experience the mental and emotional ones, and those are harder to deal with.
Oh boy.
Does he have an inclination that he might be able to raid Erland's stuff for things that might help Indra?
That depends. What would Shepard think of that?
Shepard first is like trying to relay that information to Ilaria. Like, Shepard is his head, like might sound weird, but like feels under his ear to see if it's like really like overly warm or anything. Hey, you, Elaria, you're good at sneaking around things, right?
Sure. Maybe. Who told you?
If you could, you know, I might have seen it once. Well, actually, no, I didn't see it once or twice, but I know it happened. Regardless, you think you can, you know, go look in Erland's bag for something that might be able to ease this?
Sorry, I think you got cut out for me.
Oh, okay.
It was
Shepard asks if you can go,
I heard
because you're good at sneaking and like grabbing things, if you could go to Erland's bag and look for it. Look for something that would help Indra.
I think Annika's dying.
look for stuff. Oh no, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay. Can do. She's gonna be like thinking. Yeah. Erland's got some. He's gotta have some stuff. Okay.
Like how you guys are like, yeah, I don't want to ask Erland for help because that's gross. I'm just gonna steal his.
Erland's asleep. Don't want to wake that beast. We'd rather go steal.
He's in deep
Erland.
sleep. And if anything, she's gonna have a good excuse. I was hungry.
I was hungry. Thank you guys for
Eat all
protecting
your
Indra's
pills.
pride.
The homie rule.
The homie rule.
Yeah, she's gonna go down. Gonna dig.
Give me a stealth check.
Let's go. Chaka chaka. Pink dice. Fuck, it's cocked. Never mind.
All you gotta do is
nat 20.
yeah. Against my grand total of 13 passive perception.
You sneak through. What does Erland have in his bag?
Do you want me to describe specifically the potions that I have available / you know, little what do we call the basic? So there's basic potions,
Like
which are shit that he
labeling?
makes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like actual mechanically like in combat helpful ones. So like when it comes to just basic shit that like he has, like the common sort of remedies, he has one remaining vial of stomach stopper that you remember helping him put together. So this is your batch that tastes a little bit worse than normal.
Aw. She's so prideful. Yeah, I made this.
There's-
one.
You find one healing potion. Well, it looks like a normal healing potion, but it might just be a little bit off on the coloration, so you're not entirely sure about it. It looks like what you'd expect the expired milk version of a healing potion to look like.
Oh my god.
You're gonna kill Indra.
You see
I think she's
sleeping pill. You see little bits of sleeping pills in a little pouch that looks like it's been opened recently. You see two instances of two little baggies, little concoctions of headache away. They do look like 16ths of Coke. 'Cause that's the one that's inhaled. That's the one that's inhaled. I don't know. I just went 16ths because I watched Breaking Bad. I don't know if the conversions are the same. Coke. You see alongside a bunch of like other random like a bunch of random like materials that have yet to be turned into potions. You still see a common healing potion. No. It'd be you see a stamina potion. A common and an uncommon stamina potion are in there as well. So that's what he's currently got. He looks a little low on his things.
Are they labeled?
Yeah.
Okay.
He tries to keep like a fairly well like organized like alchemist's like kit. It's just that all the notes that he used to make them are schizophrenic because half of them are written by Nadim.
Right.
Only
You're gonna-
Erling
she's-
can understand these notes.
There's just like
It
way
says
too many
something, I
emojis.
So yeah, For Indra's case, what might help him might be the last stomach stopper. It could be a sleeping pill, and the headache away may also help reduce fever.
Should I do
Give me-
medicine to be like, fuck, what did he
Yeah,
tell me?
give me a medicine check.
Hangover. If I had a hangover, what would I want? That's a 16.
16. Yeah, I'd say he's pretty accurate. Either the stomach stopper or the headache away would help. Don't give him sleeping pills.
Oh, right. That's no. He's already sleepy. She's
You
gonna grab
might
the
kill him.
You know what you need
Very
to give
gently.
a sleeping person? Sleeping pills.
You know what we
Let's
should
double
give
down on
someone
this.
going
What
through
you
withdrawal symptoms of a fucking like
Addictive pill.
addictive pill? More sleeping medication.
Why don't we just
No.
get him high?
I think the best bet for Indra is a new crutch.
If he,
That's how you beat
Oh.
the old one.
yeah, if we get Indra high and it's a bad trip, then we just give him the nerve calmer to calm
Oh
him
my
down.
God. And then when he's calmed down, we can give him a haste potion.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just
Indra's
give him
heart
methanol.
stops.
Oh, actually, sorry. You do check for the nerve calmer. There is no nerve calmer left.
Oh God. Anyway, yeah, yeah.
Not there.
I'd say pick either the stomach stopper or the headache away, because mixing them, probably wouldn't be great for him.
She's gonna get the headache away. The stomach stopper, we could get some tea for that.
Yeah,
You just gotta puke it out.
yeah. This is what he just kind of
Let's replace the
just
heroin
kinda has
addiction
to
with
inhale.
prescription meds.
he just has to inhale the nerve calmer. It's not like through the nose, because that's literally like Coke. But I imagine this one is more like just like through your mouth, as if like you're like with water, like you're
Yeah.
downing some like Nesquik powder.
You bring it
Like
back
dry
upstairs,
pills.
Yeah.
and it's the headache away. Yeah, you is it like a potion or
No, it's just a headache away. I can put the
Okay.
little description of it here, but
is it just like a pill? Or...
it's a powder. This is
Okay,
the one
okay,
that
okay.
is meant to be sharply inhaled. So
Okay,
it's a fine green powder.
awesome.
As
So
if- as
you
if
make
you're- as
Indra
if
do
you're just gonna-
lines.
As if you as if you're inhaling like green Kool-Aid, like the little mix to put in drinks.
Okay, you
She's
mix
gonna-
it. You
she's
mix it
gonna
into a
put it-
drink.
Glug, 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 glug.
Glug, 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 glug.
Because, just because, like, Ilaria got you that 20 to stealth check, right? When you, made it earlier?
Oh. I would, okay. So here's the thing. She went down to get it. She snooped. She's like, alright, I'm gonna grab the headache away. Come back upstairs and then prepare it there.
Because I just thought it'd be funny that Shep's like, didn't notice you leave, so it's like, yeah, so maybe look for, like,
Oh.
headache away, or
Oh, like this?
when you're down there. You just had that on you? That's crazy. Man, you must have been prepared for that. Good call. Good call.
Yeah, you give some to Indra, make sure he like properly swallows it, and it seems like his fever does go down after a little bit, but he's still kind of out of it. What the fuck did you just feed me?
Don't worry about it.
Tea.
Pee?
Tea, and don't worry about it.
Oh.
Hey, I think maybe it's time for you to get some rest, Indra.
Okay, just wake me up when you guys leave.
Yeah.
Does he go back to sleep?
Mm-hmm. She's very
Gloria's
cozy
gonna,
in
like,
Shepard's
whisper.
arms.
Aw, she's gonna whisper to Shepard. You're totally gonna just bring him downstairs, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Let's try this. And Shep, like... I guess, like, you would describe it as, like, a bridal carry. Like, because, like, Shep's arm is around,
Yep.
so it just slips to one arm under.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, go for it.
And Shep's like, I'll be right back. Shep brings Indra down. sees Indra's spot that Indra was sleeping before.
Mhm.
It also takes like the sleeping material that Shep had before and kind of like just pushes them together and makes sure Indra has like a really cozy spot for the night.
Oh.
Um,
Ash is just gonna snuggle
Yeah.
next to his boy closer.
Yeah.
and
He
Shep,
seems real
like,
sad
very,
about it.
very, very quietly, like, tells Ash, keep a good eye on Indra tonight, okay?
Rough.
Good boy.
Very soft and rough.
And Shep kind of gives like a little pat to Indra's head before heading back up. And Shep heads back up.
Both of you give me perception checks.
Uh-oh. Chaka chaka cha chaka cha. Oh, whatever, 18 plus 5, 23.
What did Ilaria get?
18 plus 5 equals 23, I
Okay.
think.
Yes.
Shep is just thinking about Indra.
Shepard, yeah, no, I was
Aw.
gonna say, like, he's just way too worried, and Ilaria's, like, keeping an eye out. The rest of the shift passes by without issue, and you, kind of, like, blearily, you see, light begins to shine through the leaves as the sun rises on a new day.
Oh boy, how is Cillian looking now that the sun has risen?
Once
Oh,
the
yeah.
moon dips beneath, their bodies slowly, very much similarly to how Sairdwin shapeshifts, the body just like bones kind of like cracking a little bit, contorts back into a smaller humanoid, just kind of like on the ground, and you notice, them just kind of going, guys, could we, I kind of need to use the bathroom.
One sec, and
Oh, no.
Hassan's gonna get up and start undoing the chains.
Joke's on you. I'm still a werewolf.
It was just a ploy.
So, good news, the chains held up all night.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Well, I slept pretty well. How about you guys?
Bad news, they sent some assassins that we had to deal with.
Oh no, are you all right?
Physically?
Yes.
I love that both of us just went physically.
All of you guys just
Yeah.
have like the most like harrowed expression. Like,
You should have seen him. Like this giant wolf, not you, just came in and just ravaged them.
So we're lying, got it.
Sairdwin, I've seen you shapeshift. It's okay. This
Just in
giant
case.
wolf, not you.
Just in case.
So, yes, obviously to cover our own asses and our own involvement, we did make it look like they just died to the werewolf.
That's fine.
But
Probably would have killed them
I
anyway.
promise you, you didn't actually partake in the violence at all.
I appreciate that. I didn't harm any of you when I was chained up, right? You all stayed away?
Yeah, I've been fine.
I kept a close eye on you. I fell asleep.
I appreciate that.
And that's the last chain. Click.
Okay, and they waddle off to.
All right, go.
Aw. Go piss girl.
While that's happening.
Please go piss they them.
All of it. Go piss girl. I mean they.
Girl,
See, what you
neutral.
don't understand is, go piss girl is a gender neutral
Yes,
term.
absolutely. Yes,
that
yes,
can be
yes.
used to anyone.
Just like
It's like
brother,
dude.
bro, dude, guy. Yeah.
Yeah, gender neutral terms. Hey,
Yeah.
chief.
Chief.
Go pee.
Yes, chef.
Wife is also
Yes,
gender
chef.
neutral.
Um,
While that's happening, you all kind of like reconvene. Where are you all going after this?
So
We're not abandoning. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I guess first question, because obviously I don't know what the mechanics are. Usually full moons last 3 days. Do we need to guard them for the next 2 days?
Oof.
Are you asking me directly?
I'm asking DMs, yes.
If the moon lasts for 3 days, then they're gonna transform every single time the full moon
Gosh
happens.
dang it, Mark!
Alright, this is
I'm
what we're doing for
sorry.
the next 2 nights.
Look, moon phases are generally a 3-day period,
These are the
okay?
phases of the moon.
Oh god.
Okay,
Damn you.
so
Yeah.
we have like 16 hours until we need to worry about it again. But
Yeah,
Do
so
you bring
we'll,
that up, Asan?
yes, Hassan brings that up and says, "So we have another 2 days of this because moon phases are like roughly 3 days." Also,
I like
DMs, I'm assuming I
sleepovers.
don't need to roll for knowing how long moon phases last.
Honestly, you knew that and I didn't, so I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
Cool.
Hassan did his homework.
That's not
I told him not to do.
Hassan
I
did
don't
his
know why I
astrology
know that.
homework.
That's one of those ADHD random
Yeah.
facts bouncing around.
Roland is the only one surprised by this information.
Because Erland has never seen the moon before.
Erland has never seen the moon except for the past few years.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Hassan. It's
Never
like
really
asking
paid
the teacher for more homework.
You forgot to assign us homework?
It's just. Oh god, who would be the kid to smack Hassan in the back of the head for
Me.
saying that?
Sarah.
Sarah,
Yeah.
that wouldn't matter because you never do it anyway.
I always do my homework.
It's
After
a
you do
portrait
your
of the
homework.
teacher.
I
After
draw
you
like
do
a
your
giant
homework.
eye.
Yeah, what are you, like, where are you guys headed? What are you guys doing? I want to, like, establish that before we take our break.
Well, our next plans were to check out the catacombs. Well, you know, like the under
Mhm.
city, right? And
Mhm.
get some work with the. It's a new day. We can get some morning work with the thieves guilds with hopefully our one contact Nepos. But you know,
I'm sorry, every time you say Nepos, I'm like, we have family?
Nepos.
Sorry.
Okay, is that easier? Nepos.
No, like, you're valid. I'm just saying in general, every time someone says it, I'm like, so, family member in the job,
Hey,
or...
Hey, Mark, you sound like you're sinking into the cyber realm.
Roger, can you say Roger?
It's not even Roger.
Roger.
It just sounds like you're turning into static.
See, this arc would be even more dicey if we had family that was into Vinter.
So,
How
are
about
you
now?
guys...
Erland brings up so
It sounded fun.
we got a new day ahead of us, and we know what our night's gonna be. So, moving ahead with some of our other plans, meeting up with the Nepos and their crew, getting some work done, sending Arya and however many of us as we can hide down into the Undercity. Or whatever's under that school. Circle. It's a bit of both.
Two different locations, by the way.
Yeah, two completely different locations.
Yeah.
Is that the plan? We doing one or both of these things? Just seeing how it goes.
But what's first?
The chicken and the egg.
The egg.
Sweet.
Brandy hands Shepard a plate of eggs with like pieces of meat.
Oh, what do you look at that? Nom, 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 nom.
Nom.
What because our two choices are two different places. What's closer to? Because like we're a little south of like this map, right?
Alright.
Right now.
Let's see. I will draw the Thieves Guild entrances that you know. So that's the Thieves Guild entrance, and then the school is over here.
Okay.
So
Also,
equally as far away.
Okay.
Uh,
Where were the two dots? There and
Sorry.
Let's see that.
Here
Okay, that's one. That's the
and
other.
here.
Okay, thank you.
This is the Thieves Guild. This is the tower.
So there's something new I learned. This is Hassan, by the way, not Mark. If we're willing to meet up like every hour or so, hour-ish, it's fine if like it's not exactly on the hour, but I did learn a new spell that would kind of let us all keep in communication and not just on the stones.
No?
Is it
Which means we can
longer
split up
range
as
than
much as we
yours?
need to. Or not worry about only having 2 groups with the stone.
Which
And
gun,
for DM's reference and for players' reference,
Oh!
I love
and
that.
it's ritual, so I can cast it as many times as I want to.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna hear your thoughts.
Yeah,
when
the
you were
issue
saying-
is, not all of us have intelligence scores lower than 2. So,
Yeah, okay, so it doesn't work on Shepard, but
yeah.
I was about to
Or
say,
me.
no, Shepard's intelligent. It doesn't work on Brandy.
I have a 0 intelligence.
Yeah, guys.
Score.
You
Score.
probably do, depending on
Score.
what.
Yeah, it is
Not
a score. I know.
modifier,
I'm fucking.
score.
I'm joking.
Okay. I was like, because I thought you were joking, and then Ricky said it. Brandy's
No, I
not
was
affected,
joking.
and I'm like,
I was also joking. I know Shepard
we
has
were
an
all
actual
joking.
positive. Here's the.
No,
I know
it's,
Shepard.
my intelligence is straight 10.
Oh,
higher than
Average,
Brandy's.
straight
yeah, you're smarter than Brandy.
She's the dumb
Mine is
fuck.
also 10.
10. Straight.
yeah,
10.
no, Shepard is just an average guy. When it comes
Average
to
Yeah.
intelligence guy.
Yeah, Brandy's the bimbo.
She's my bimbo.
Sarah
Wait,
steps
between
up.
the two of you, which one
My-
is the bimbo?
Who's got the lower int score?
Brandy.
Brandy, right?
Brandy.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Well.
You,
Anyways,
I would
yes,
love to think. Hold,
I,
sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. no, after you.
I was just gonna. Fucking all you hear in the telepathic bond is just the microwave sound in Brandy's head.
So you guys
Anyways.
are splitting up the party?
Well, no, I'm just putting this on the table. I'm not saying we should.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying
okay. Just making
if
sure.
we need to, we could all stay in communication no matter where we end up for an hour.
Okay, that's really useful.
It's an hour of infinite walkie-talkie.
I'd probably go with Nepo's job first if it can. Maybe if we learn anything more about the underground, it might clue us into what to look out for underneath the circle.
So, okay, just like a TLDR for Tony. Thieves Guild, is that Nepo's job?
Yes.
And what's at the school?
You're trying to figure that out.
Yeah,
Oh,
there might be some odd experiments and shit going down. There's like creepy, abandoned, like.
I just don't remember
necropolis
getting
type
the lead
things.
for this school. I'm blanking on it.
At the school, that was what something that Ilaria and Erland overheard. Something, a temple to the old gods, which is a religion that has been like far surpassed, was built. There seems to be some sort of connection from there to the school, which some of the students were gossiping about, like catacombs and something strange and unnerving going on underneath there. It is also
Gotcha.
the direction that you saw scorch marks leading from the murder site.
Ooh, gotcha.
Yes. While the Nepos job is specifically going to be in the sewers and going to lead specifically towards a hardier Thieves Guild connection. So realistically, this one is completely optional. It's more so just if you guys want to do it. If you want to go straight to the school and find whatever is lurking underneath it, that's fine too.
Okay, do we want to do the side quest or do we want to go straight to the main? The side quest could help us with the main route, though.
It could.
That is exactly what Erland brings up. It's like maybe working with this stuff might help us when we're looking underneath the school.
Unless like, and this is Tony, unless anyone has like objection to it, probably do the Thieves Guild first.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to scouting out the sewers by doing a job for the Thieves Guild. Just in case we need an escape route from the school, we'd at least know the place better.
And that's hoping that they connect somewhere. Probably.
We've made our decision.
To the Nepos.
To the Nepos.
Dude, Nepos.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but first we gotta travel for a good while.
Yeah, how far is it to get into the town?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because we are on a clock.
At least we can fast travel back.
Yeah, no, we can instantly fast travel back. I will save a spell slot for that.
I believe it was about 2 hours.
That sounds right.
Okay.
Would we know like the exact time the moon, or like a really good estimate of when the moon is gonna come up?
Let's see, it's the summer, right? Erica.
Sure.
Wait,
Yeah.
are werewolves like day werewolves?
Which one works the best for
If the
us?
sun is out during sun. If the moon is out while the sun is out, does that create like day wolves? Do they
What?
still turn into wolves?
Josh? Sit
What?
down. I can't do this right now. Don't. That sounds like a brainstorming kind of question. We're not there right now. When would the moon come out during the summer? Around like later in the night, like 7, 8 p.m.
Oh wait, I thought the sun
7:30.
doesn't even set till 8.
Yeah, so then like
Yeah.
the moon would
We
come out around like 8 or 9.
So we would have to be back, let's say, by 8.
Who quoted me? I'm sorry, I wasn't getting into that fucking. I can't. My brain is egg right now.
Yeah. But still, we can leave the stone with Stillion, so they can give us updates. Well, one update. That update will be get the fuck over here right now.
One the update is help.
Help.
Yeah. So you, let's see. I'd say you guys woke up like fairly early. It'd be about maybe 10 a.m. right now.
Okay.
Cool, so we get there by noon. We have like 8 hours to work then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Do we have a watch?
That's what I was
Or the
wondering.
equivalent.
Is like,
No, you do not.
Damn.
Luckily, because it's the whole thing of like, oh, full moon is when like it happens. If we notice it's starting to get a little dark, we
Yeah,
just
we'll-
meet up and teleport.
We'll know the
And-
position of the sun while we're underground.
Never mind, we should buy a watch.
Tavintria is
a
the
good
first.
point.
Tavintria is the first place that you have seen mechanized watches. I will say.
They did
Cool,
have a clock
Assan's
tower,
gonna buy a
right?
watch. When we
but
get there.
like, okay, another idea. What's your range on Siren?
Visual, 120.
Okay, I was gonna say like,
I guess I could
Can
keep
we just
Siren above
send-
ground.
Siren
also-
to stay above ground, and
Buy a watch just to be safe. We're being like overly safe, but we could still do it. A watch is like what? A couple silver?
A new invention.
Oh, new invention?
50 gold.
This is the first place you have ever seen mechanized clocks.
Anyway, it's neat, so Assan's gonna buy one anyway.
It's neat.
You guys have a rogue.
Well, I mean, you know.
He's like, I hate these people, but damn, they got good engineers.
God, I love this party specifically because I'll bring up breaking the law and you guys are like, well, I mean, like what? We're not monsters. God.
No, this is a slaving empire. We can steal from them.
Yeah,
That's
but
what-
like stealing a watch feels a little lame. Well, first they'll tell us the price, then we'll see how
Oh
they feel.
God.
Yeah.
Fine. You guys are in the fucking city.
2
There's-
hours.
You notice that like some of the upper class people do have watches. Everybody else doesn't really have one, and they're like pocket watches.
Yeah.
There is like one merchant, quote unquote, that's selling it, and it's like this is like an item for high class people. So I would say 100 gold if you want like one that's, not as well made. Still works fine, but it's just kind of like B grade. I'd give it like maybe 50. Yeah, these things.
Nothing less than the best for Asan, so we're spending 100.
Brother, these guys still have like wooden sailing ships.
Also, Asan does just have enough money to buy that outright, so.
I'm just imagining like this medieval like European elf with like this Rolex.
Oh my god. No, it's a fancy pocket watch, right? That's pretty much what it is?
It's a B grade fancy pocket watch, but yeah.
No, you said 100 gold for the nice one.
Oh, okay. If you want to buy the nice one for 100 gold, that is incredibly fancy. You try to walk in and they tell you no elves are allowed.
Can I do a prestidigitation? And be like, I'm a fucking liberati. Mind your business.
I don't
But what
think
if they
that.
ask for your papers? That feels dangerous.
Oh, God. You
I
can
don't know,
just
what-
give
what
the
would
money
you
to
call it?
someone
We
and
just-
make them walk in.
I'm literally gonna walk out and in front of, like, where they can obviously see me from the front door, I'm going to hand 100 gold to, No, Erland. Yeah, I'm gonna give 100 gold to Erland and be like, please buy me a watch.
Oh my god, that please must have stung,
Why?
son.
I hope you know I'm not really. I don't have a great track record with haggling, nothing. So your
I can
money
buy
is
it
just gonna be
straight up.
gone. Do we know how much these are?
I handed them 100 and told him to please buy me a watch.
That's what you saw on the. You're kidding. That was on the display. Like
Yes.
you sure didn't miss a digit.
Mhm.
Like it was.
I'm sure.
Owen closes his eyes, thinks back to all the money they got from the freaking dungeon they found. They found the wolf in. All right, yeah, we're good.
that was fucking Erland's woosah. Like he had to like mentally picture the fucking money and just be okay with this.
Like,
Erland walks in.
I'm not
like-
poor, I'm not poor.
Walks in like, good day. I'd like one of them fancy timepieces you got. Kind of just goes about.
Why, sir, you have such a phenomenal beard, may I just say. We don't get a lot of dwarves up here. Of course, you're our finest collection. You kind of put out like a little like tablet for you, full of just like different watch pieces.
Erland has to like contemplate for a second on what he thinks Asan would like.
I was gonna say, I'm like, how accurate is Erland in picking a style that Asan would like?
Oh god, I'm just gonna let you describe this one.
No, I was gonna say,
Me?
Erland should roll an insight check.
I'm
Asan.
gonna let Josh just like figure out which one he
Okay,
thinks that
okay.
Erland would pick out.
Okay.
I'm not describing
So-
15 watches.
Yeah, I'm under the impression, right, that like place like this, yeah, they have like elven slaves and all that kind of stuff, but is this place above the concept of appropriation? Like really? Like, you know? So Earl is thinking back.
there is a few with like specifically elven detail. Do they make sense? No.
So Erland thinks to himself, right, about what he remembers about like elven stylings, and this is more so specifically leaning back to like his masonry job and people asking him for shit that he like. It's like you ask a dwarf to like style this in elven style, and they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They're like, "I mean like this and this and this," and I'm like, "I am not going to make like that wavy pattern design on a brick." So Erland thinks about how those stylings typically look, and then whether any of these feel like Asan like would be pissed off at it. You know, like he's trying to like suss out which of these is like crap. Like he's trying to figure out like which of these is like crappy like mimic designs, and if there's a single one that's even close to right.
God, give me a I'd say like history check, and I'll let you have advantage on this one because you do work with like not like metal but like stonework.
He's also visited a few elvish.
You've visited
like,
elven
lands.
ruins,
seen-
so
I've
yeah.
seen things.
Yeah.
Let's this
16.
Ooh.
The elven ones, absolute
They're
crap.
crap.
There is a very nice silver one that doesn't have any detail on it, but that you think you could do something with. It seems like it would be an easy one to kind of like work with and maybe engrave.
Erlen thinks about that. He also thinks about Asan's capacity to like, draw things.
Mhm.
I like this one actually.
Oh, good eye. That one was made from a very specific silver down, straight from the mines of Orzammar. Very, very perceptive.
As dwarves are, we can tell a good make. How much would you like for this here?
Oh, for this one, you know what? For you, 50 gold.
Erlen like rummages around in the little pouch. It's like, you're much too kind, sir. Much too kind.
No.
Slides over a bit. It's real fascinating new technology. I love to see the kind of innovations y'all are making around this part of the world.
Oh yes, we're moving up, surely. Yeah. You don't see stuff like this in those other countries, do you?
Oh, certainly not. The big tower y'all got, how it almost like
Mm.
predicts the weather, it's impressive, really.
Yes.
Well, I've got my own business to take care of. If you ever around the Merchants Guild and need some help with rather tonics and tinctures, stop by. Baron's Various Vows. I'll give you a friends and family discount.
They like write this down. Oh, sir, you are just too kind. I'll make sure to do that. I've had a rash on my lower back for the past couple of days.
We've been seeing that like come around pretty often. I don't know. Maybe it's something. Maybe something's coming. Maybe something's catching around. But we'll get your order down.
Do you think that
we'll
orgy I
taken
went
care of.
to the last week had something to do with it?
He's kind of flashbanged by all that for a second. Maybe people just aren't moisturizing enough. All
That
these,
must be it. That must.
all them back massages. But yeah, of course. Take care now. Kind of walks back to the group, and he has like when he's like when his face is not in the direction of that shopkeeper, he kind of just has a look of what the fuck. Yeah, keep half. He only charged me half of it. He gives back the other 50 gold.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is nice. It's a little
Yeah.
plain, but it's nice.
It gives
Serdwin
you
is
a
like,
little room for customization there, and I figure I can probably engrave the edges around the face of it to kind of mimic some of the your sword. He kind of
Some guy
points
just like looks between like the watch and Erland, and then like looks back and forth a couple times, and he just like puts his hand on Erland's shoulder. You really are getting to know me.
Aww.
I don't know how to respond to that. I could make it look a little like how your sword's real. There's design notes. Whatever, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Look, we got places to be. Look, I gotta find a rundown old shack in a shady part of town.
I'm just gonna look over at like, no, it'd be Sarah. We're still besties, and just whisper, I think he's embarrassed that he cares.
he just likes friendship. Also, look at these designs. What do you think this says?
What is Sarah looking at?
The designs on the watch.
Oh, Hassan looks over because, like, I'm assuming he can still see some of the watches from the front.
Yeah. I'd say there's like some authentic elven watches in the front.
That one says chicken. That one says dirt. Um, that is a combination. That's not even a real letter.
It's like a white
Oh.
guy having a Chinese character tattoo.
No, I was gonna say, I'm like this.
I was
like
gonna
one
say
of
the
those white
same
guys
thing.
that has like a tattoo that says Kung Pao Chicken.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh my
the
God.
watchmaker asked their elven slave, "What's the word for refined?" And the only word that's on that watch is scam.
The word on the watch is like "fuck you."
Just the word "don't."
You guys make your way through the city and to the original kind of like little back alley meeting place with Nepos. They kind of like look up from some kind of like files that they were parsing through. Their eyes like light up a little bit as you all walk in, and they just go, "Perfect. I was just waiting when you'd show up. We've got some cargo to carry. You in?"
Erlen kind of like steps up, like, "Yeah, let's get moving."
All right. They kind of like kick open a latch with their foot and drop down the ladder. Do you all follow?
Yes, yeah.
Erlen kind of like taps at his ear, like, "Give me touch, y'all. Let's go."
Oh, yeah. At some point on the walk over, because we've gone out a back alley, and I can do my telepathy thing.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. For an hour, we can speak telepathically to each other in case we need to hush, hush, whisper, whisper.
And let's take a break here. You climb down the dingy sewer staircase and out into a low-lit room with an iron fence and a cart packed with goods ready to go. Can everybody see the map?
What? It's a little pixelated.
Ooh.
Oh,
Give it a minute.
Zoom out.
there's a wolf.
A wolf.
A human wolf
What?
Where?
It's a wolf.
Where?
in the map. Am I see things I should not be seeing?
Don't mind it. Don't mind
Okay.
that. That's just part of the map.
Yeah.
I just see
There's
flavor
wolves.
like NPCs.
Out of character, if you guys zoom all the way out and the bottom left corner, there is an X. That is where you should be getting the cart to.
Okay. We could totally do this. We could totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
Tele.
All right. You know what, Ricky? If you want to stop me, like, go for it. I was gonna say, for this one, you guys can decide your own initiative, and then as like La Criatura comes out, you can kind of like play around it a little bit.
Question about like the way the map is. We're on walkways or a wall
Those are walkways, but the cart is kind of like in
on the middle road.
In the water?
Yes, in the water, but the water is not like super deep.
Okay. So we the NPCs, not NPCs. We the PCs are restricted to these walkways.
No,
No.
you can go
The water's
wherever
not
you
that
want.
deep.
The
It's
water's
just-
not
okay.
that deep. It's like it's just the map.
It just might be uncomfortable when you get it splashed on your ankles. And it's like, oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
gross.
it's wet socks.
And that's
Oh,
kind of
great.
gross looking.
Yeah.
You don't know what's in there.
They got clocks, but they don't have sophisticated plumbing. Yeah.
I mean, this looks pretty sophisticated.
They don't have water treatment, Josh.
Oh, well, that's also, yeah.
Anyway, arrange yourselves in whatever order you would like, and then we'll see where the creature rules.
Defender's like, we're not gonna treat the water if it's gonna benefit the elves.
Just a spite.
Also, the gate in front of you is locked.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
boy.
Let me.
Yeah, give me a thieves' tools
Looks
check.
like a job for me.
Allow me.
Allow me, if you will. Okay, that's a 17.
Also, wait, DM, I wanted to bring up one thing. Oh, you go.
Mm.
Yeah.
After this.
Okay. Thieves' tools check, please.
17.
17. Click, click. The gate opens with a little, kind of like rusted squeak, and it echoes throughout the sewer tunnels.
Damn. Need WD-40.
Yeah. Is the card on there? Awesome.
Move the
yeah.
payload.
Yes. The payload has 50 HP.
Oh,
If it gets
Oh,
to
boy.
0, you fail the mission.
So no fireball, got it.
I mean, you could fireball ahead of it,
Fair.
but yeah.
Do you have freezing stuff?
Should one of us scout first?
A little bit. Probably
I
could
could
help.
go. Oh, 35, 30,
Be sneaky
35.
with
We
it.
should.
You know?
Yeah, we need to figure out like where we're putting everyone in the order.
I think I should be in the middle of the order, truthfully.
Fast.
Personally.
If we need
Because
to move
that
things
gives
out of the
me-
way, I can move. Gives you what?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say that gives me equal opportunity of planning and being in a good position to counterspell, if that needs to happen.
Makes sense.
I think Shepard and Indra should be up front just so they can get into melee really quickly and let
Yeah,
other people
same fine
benefit
with
from
me.
them.
Same. Well, like Erlen can be behind. Should actually no wait. Erlen can be before Alaria because he can set up advantage with things.
Okay. Go, move.
Sarah, where would you like to be?
Say
Sarah?
it.
Sarah?
Sarah wants to be in every slot.
She's it's probably Kim.
And like we're gonna move the payload. End
The
of the turn?
payload can move once per round, either on or after any of your turns. It does
Okay.
not count for any of the actions or movement that you guys can do, but it can only move once a round. It can move 40 feet.
Okay.
It
Okay.
has an AC of 16.
Oof.
Here, I'll give everybody.
Oops. My God.
Yeah, I can't give you guys control of it, so I'll just move it, and then let me know
Okay.
where you want it.
Hold on. Hold.
It can move. It's not just like a thing on the map.
It's a token.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
I was able to give everybody control of it.
Yay.
It moves.
Payload.
Yay.
We move. The payload moves.
Ooh.
So yeah, DMs. The one thing I wanted to bring up for the sake of security, because Erlen brought this up earlier, how he has the little perimeter he can set with his little like lyrium stones.
Mm-hmm.
So part of the defense plan for Stillion, as we leave them alone in a little temple in their little dungeon place, right, is outside of that like there's like a I think it's like a 20-foot something perimeter in that zone where we kept Stillion like while they were chained up. So that zone is protected. Well, I'll get pinged, right?
Okay.
Or actually, yeah. Wait, hold on.
He's got a range.
Actually, ignore it. Yeah. I just remembered that one. I was like, why didn't I do that last time? Yeah, it was because of this. Because there's a range. It's like a mile. It's unfortunate.
It's alright.
Ignore that.
You're good. You're good. Okay. Who is scouting?
I could scout.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Give me a stealth check, please.
Yes. Chef. Okay.
Hey, yes,
That
chef.
is whatever the heck
Make sure
17
you
plus
do it
13
with
is.
advantage.
Okay. Okay,
She has
this is a
cloak,
19
right?
plus 13.
Yes, Annika, please remember that you do have a cloak that always gives you advantage on stealth checks.
Yeah, so that's a 32.
I'm the one with the shoes, aren't I?
19 plus a 13. If only. Unfortunately, you fail.
Yeah, sorry, it had to be a natural 20.
How did you do the moving
Right click.
segments? Right
You
click.
okay? While you're measuring out, right click. Boop.
Oh shit! Things I just discovered after 2 years. Okay.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna go
super
to that
useful.
spot. Okay. That's roughly 35. I'm just gonna call it at that. What do my human ears hear and my human eyes see? If I see anything.
Give me a perception check. And Ricky, give me a stealth check.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
18 plus 5. 23, I believe.
20. Total that will be 13.
13.
Oh boy.
I
Yeah.
still see whoever's green thing is up there.
Hey, Annika.
Yeah. Oh,
They
oh,
do
you're...
not see you.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
I will roll for the centipedes, Ricky.
Okay.
And you can roll for the rats. Rats, we are the rats.
Rats. We are the rats.
Can I whisper
Let's
in
make
my
that crazy.
the earpiece? We got trouble.
Oh, you can speak telepathically.
We've got company.
We have some rats and some centipedes, and they don't look friendly. Internally, she's thinking.
I rolled a
That's-
natural 20 for them, by the way.
Oh,
That's really funny because the rats have a solid 19.
No, rats. We are the rats.
These are big ass centipedes, are they?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I'm looking at a token, but I'm like centipede, and I'm like,
Giant centipede.
These
I'm
are-
assuming Shepherd has a higher dexterity than the rats.
He has like a 0.
Let me check.
Oh my god.
Isn't your AC like very low because
I have a +3.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
shit.
so
You're fine. You have higher than the rats. Rats.
Alright. Yeah,
Where are the rats?
you see them,
right behind me, stop it.
and they will not go until you guys move. So what's the plan? As Ilaria relays.
Oh, are
the-
we is this our actual initiative or?
That is the order that you guys will be acting in.
Okay.
Alaria, for your perception, these are just big ass fucking centipedes. The rats do not look well. They look
Oh.
very diseased and angry looking.
Oh, but beautiful New York subway rats.
I
Oh,
hate
poor
these
rats.
guys.
Oh my god, is that the pizza rat? I know him.
That's
It
that's
hisses at
his
you
great
with
great
horrible
grandson.
eyes.
Oh. Same lineage, that's okay.
Yeah.
yeah, this one's more of a calzone guy.
Okay.
You guys decide what you're doing. I'm gonna get food really quick.
To the team. Do you want me to do?
You're cutting out. No.
Brother, no.
Main thing we need is Indra on one side and Shepard on the other side, making sure to block the advance of the larger centipedes from blocking, from damaging our cart, right? Rest of us can work on clearing up the little rat guy. Well, not so little, but the rat guys.
Yeah.
So to do that, we'll need to. I mean, the main thing that's barring Shepard's ability to, body block is the fact that there's two mice, two little rats before he can even get to one of them.
Placement
So
of the rats, yeah.
yeah, placement's kind of inconvenient there. So if anything, Erlin can try to tank that one and just kind of hold it off until we can swap a rune. Swap a rooney.
Erlen, make me a medicine check.
Medicine. Gonna need to fight a little, like, through these guys a little bit. Bam. 9.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, these are normal sickly rats, but they are
They're
sickly.
sickly. It's a gonna have to fight our way out. You know. Yeah, as long as they don't get to the cargo, that's the important bit. And Erlin can kind of like knock things, like he can do his little push things with his crusher feet. So if the positioning gets a little rough, he can kind of fix it a bit. Yeah, Shepard, you probably move ahead and start attacking this rat, possibly even flanking this rat. I don't know exactly how the range there looks, but it could probably work.
Celebrating another birthday bash. Michael,
Yeah.
it's your birthday today.
Cake and ice cream.
Oh,
You
that's
might be able to flank this rat, Shepard, if you're okay with getting your feet wet.
Look at all the rats. Yeah, I have enough movement to do it.
Something like that.
Remember that the centipedes will move before you guys do.
Yeah. So just,
That is true. Also, they do have a higher initiative, so we'll see. We'll probably have to, stay in this position for a while.
So I will say, once you guys move the cart past this gate, it's on. So figure out where you want it to be and how you want to position yourselves past this gate.
Pass this. Because yeah, right now, are these just our positions for now, or do we like move around at all?
You
No,
can
right?
move around once you're past this gate and like you have your position. That's when we will officially start combat. For now, we're kind of in a like moving around phase.
You are in planning.
Yes. So
moving around at
So
the
Shepard, do you want to be
speed
in
of
front of
sound.
me?
Yeah, sure. If I'm where you are, let's see. I could. I know this rat's here, but like, I could like. No, I don't think this.
Erlin can like take, like, we can have like 2 people in the middle, basically. 2 people in the
Do we,
middle, 2 guys on the sides, and then this be like our melee front, and then people behind us can go on ranged mode.
It's like say I'm like here, right?
Well, yeah.
I went like to here. I could.
Yeah, but presumably these guys are gonna move, and then they'll be a bit closer to here.
Right. Yeah.
So
I
we
guess
gotta assume that we're just gonna have to like hold down the fort for a little while until we can clear a way forward.
Indra could go like over here, and just kind of like tank this one. And then maybe like we could keep the cart back here.
Oh no, they took the cart.
Not the card.
They're running away with it.
No, the great centipede heist.
What do they want with the cart? That doesn't make any sense.
It has nice body lotion in it.
They're starting their own small business. They need a cart.
Anyway, I'm gonna move Indra like over there. Yeah.
Are we assuming like the gate's open?
Yes, the gate is open. You can set yourselves up, and then like once everybody's past this gate, we'll start the combat.
Oh, so I can just put myself.
Yeah. Go for it. If it's like
Like,
easier to
or I can
visualize,
do, like-
go for it.
Oh, so we can
Yeah.
position outside of the gate then.
Yes. Position
So
outside
it
of the
would
gate.
be-
Once all of you are outside and say like, yes, we're good, then we'll start.
Am I allowed to do anything before?
Elves. We are the elves.
Would you like to
Like-
rage before?
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I will
is,
allow that. Yeah.
Shep, like, very easily this time, just kind of cracks his neck and rages.
Rah!
Ah.
And where would you guys like the cart to go?
Like as far as it can, really, like, so it can go like 40 feet. Get up to here.
What's the cart's movement per turn?
40.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it starts from
40.
here, so it'd
Well-
be more like
We're also worried about the things attacking it, so I was thinking like maybe honestly
Just-
farther away from the enemies.
What do these rats and centipedes have against capitalism, man?
The communist
Wait,
rats.
wait, are we working for capitalism? Because we might want to switch.
I mean, we're doing work for money, you know?
All right.
hey, these are honest,
above in
dishonest
this.
thieves.
These are the honest, honestly.
All right.
Okay.
Is everybody
Better-
good where they are currently?
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. Then
This is when
let's.
you show the second layer. of
Yeah.
rats.
I peel off this map layer and it's just like a deep, like hell abyss.
It's
Uh,
hundreds of rats.
Alrighty.
Crazy. Oh, that's crazy one. Alright. Okay.
Okay. The centipedes are going to move in. This one is. Let's see. How many attacks do these guys have?
-5.
Awesome.
They have 100 legs, you know.
One per leg. Ah, shit.
Alright. It's going. Let's see. This one is going to bite at Indra. Okay. I believe that hits him. Yeah, it just barely hits him. And then this one is. Let's see. Going to move over here and do an acidic spit at Elaria.
Tui.
Hop two. Elaria, a 12 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
Hew, hew. Okay. Indra's gonna take 7, 3, 10 slashing and and 8 acidic, so 18 total. And then this one is going to go for Shepherd with a bite.
Come at me with your teeth.
Does a 15 hit you? Or sorry, 21. I forgot to add.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you got excited there.
I did. I'm like, no. 21. Yeah. Come on, put your teeth in me.
Okay, that's gonna be
Okay.
6 slashing damage, half to 3. And then 12 points of acid damage.
Ow.
Just hear a nice little sizzling sound from Shepard.
And that's
Like a
gonna
fajita.
be the centipede's turn.
Like a fajita.
Does acid still like hurt you, or?
The
Because I
shepherd?
don't know if he's resistant to acid or not with like the whole like face paint thing. I don't know if that was like a
That is
Guitar.
poison.
Yeah.
I have a poison resistance, not a.
Oh, that's the one.
acid.
Gotcha.
Indra's just going to attack the one in front of him twice with a spear.
Poke poke.
Poke poke. Does a 18 hit?
Yes, 18 will hit. How much damage will that deal?
It's gonna be a solid 9 piercing.
9 piercing.
One more attack. That's a natural 1. I think like Indra just kind of like closes his eyes and it's just kind of like blurry and gray, and he just like misses wildly and just kind of like goes, fuck. And that's gonna be his turn. Shepherd.
Okay. You know, I have to think about action economy
Mhm.
and like how important it is to think about the things I do. I'm swinging my axe.
Would you like to reckless?
Okay, there it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Getting reckless with it.
23 hits.
Getting swifty.
Woohoo.
Get swifty.
Okay. And I'm not like, this is my Pokemon in me. Fire damage. Needs to make a con save.
Con save. What's your DC?
I need to double check. It's 15.
15. It succeeds. Rolled a natural 17. Alright, one more swing.
With advantage.
With
Yeah, I
advantage.
did reckless last time, so I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, 28. Damn!
Ooh, that was a max on the.
Meaty, holy shit.
Is the second
Jeez.
number like the fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's the
2d6 for
2d6, which does something. Fire. It's fire this time. Yeah.
Alright, so then another con save?
No, I think once they, I think if they pass it, they're immune to they're immune to that condition.
Got it. Sorry, Ricky, what's up with the tokens?
They were being fucking weird for some reason.
Is it fixed?
Yeah, I fixed it. I
Okay,
fixed
cool.
it. Don't worry.
Alright, sick. Yep, this one's at 34 HP now. Anything else you want to do?
Yes. I want to place a wooden duck into the water.
You want to see if it floats? Is that why
Yes.
you're doing it? It floats, Shepard.
Well, it
Sails away.
oh,
What were you gonna say, Tony?
Lionel, come back!
Lionel, come back!
Yeah, I bought the wooden duck like a while back.
Yeah.
It looks like a duck, it's made like a duck, it's seen to quack like a duck to you. It transforms into a living, breathing bird and placed into a body of water. It can be commanded to swim, dive, or generally whatever it is.
It turns into a living, breathing duck. Goes, Father, and then begins to swim across the water.
Lionel, go to the cart.
Okay.
Yes,
It turns
father.
around.
Yes, father.
I will protect it
Protect
with my
that
life.
cart with your life. My god, that's my boy.
There's now a duck on the cart. Oh my god!
Oh, he's huge. The side eye. He has his father's eyes.
He has his father's eyes.
Oh, he's little.
Quack.
Erlen stares for a second, confused as to what any of that was about.
Alright.
There, you have control over the duck, by the way, Tony.
Sweet.
Is that your turn, Tony?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Rats, they are the rats. Rats, they are the rats. This one's gonna approach you, Shepard. And then this one is going to flank. This one is going to approach the cart. This one's going to nibble at Ilaria's ankle, and this one is going to nibble at Erlen's ankle. So, Shepard, you're taking 2 attacks with advantage. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I rolled with advantage and rolled 2 nat 20s.
Ha.
Okay, Shepard, you take
Bit of an
1
L.
piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you take 1 piercing damage. The rat does not look okay. It looks ravenous. It doesn't look like it's healthy in any capacity. Probably diseased, if you will.
Erlen thinks to himself, "There's no way rats carry rabies, right?"
I mean,
I think legally they do.
Oh god.
They have like a
Well,
little carry-on
illegally.
that they can keep. They
And
so
then
choose.
the next one, they're rolling fucking great today. Does a 17 at you?
Yes.
Okay. You take 1 piercing damage, and I need another Constitution saving throw.
ooh,
Yeah, you just keep getting bit. Have no idea like what effect these rats are having. Alaria.
hi.
Hi. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay.
And I just realized I didn't. I know we were long rested. I didn't put my HP, so
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, because your AC is also boosted from the emblem you always have.
Erland.
Hi.
Does a 19 hit you?
Actually, no.
Okay.
Ooh.
Haha.
And then the cart. That will hit the cart. The cart takes 1 piercing.
At least the cart can't get poisoned.
Well, no, it's not poison.
Oh, that's something worse.
So the cart takes 1 piercing. And that's the rat's turn.
Stop
Laria.
nibbling on the cart.
Hi.
Hmm?
Hi.
Yeah, it's your turn. What would
Oh.
you like to do?
I would like to. I'm gonna attack Mr. Centipede with a. You know what?
Which
No.
Mr. Centipede are you attacking?
The one right in front of Indra.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use my poison dagger because I'm smarter than that. I say. That's a 28 hit.
What if I said no?
Go.
I
I'm
think I
kidding,
would just
it
get up
is.
from my computer and walk away.
I
flipping
thought you were
on lines.
serious for a second. I was like, what the?
No! God, no! Why would I give anything fucking 28 AC?
I don't know. Anyway, that's 8 piercing. And then
Yeah,
I'd like to use my. Sorry?
sneak attack, please.
Oh, I know. I don't have enough D6s. Barnes and Noble.
You say that
doesn't have
every
enough.
single time.
I know. I keep looking for D6s and I never have. Anyway.
You should be at 66 now.
I know. Yeah, I know. That's wait. 8. No. 6. 8. Okay. 8, 10, 14, 17. Shh. 17 snick. And then, may I use my offhand?
Yes, you may use your offhand.
Is it 19 hit?
I believe a 19 would hit.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Oh,
So
like Hatsune Miku.
that's so that's 32 damage total to the one in front of Indra.
You don't see me, but I'm doing like a victory little jig.
I'm not doing my iconic victory dance for nothing.
Alright, is that your turn?
Ooh. Well, would Sir Rat right in front of me get attack of op?
Yeah.
A lot of things would get an attack of opportunity.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna park my ass.
You could also disengage.
Bonus action disengage.
Oh right. I thought I used my bonus action on my offhand. In that case, I shall disengage, and then I'm gonna. Sorry, Indra. As she runs by.
It's fine.
Oh, he sounds so dead. It's fine. Everyone leaves me. They always do.
No, he's just going through withdrawal.
Oh. No, I know.
He's in the sewer fighting giant centipedes and
He woke up with
diseased rats
with a
going
tummy
through
ache.
withdrawal.
He didn't have a headache.
And
because
he
took
woke
care of
up
that.
with a little tummy ache.
Tummy ache.
Oh.
Even the strongest warriors cannot withstand.
God,
Anyway,
please stop giving me your
Erwin.
strongest battles. I am
Bro,
not your
I just
strongest
gave you-
soldier. I'm 21.
Bro, I just gave you a stomach ache.
Yeah.
And a drug addiction.
All right. My go. I will inflict violence. So, normal
Yay.
attack. Grovel Thrash. Hiya.
That will hit the rat.
A 13 hits. Let's go.
Don't even roll damage.
No?
They're rats, Erland.
The rats.
You just
So, you
used
think
a
it can't
fucking-
survive 9 bludgeoning?
Dude,
They have
Dude.
1 HP.
you literally are using a sledgehammer on something the size of your hand.
Real. Roland kind of like steps over it a little bit. And he's like, kind of towards like Indra for a sec. You know, you feeling any deja vu here? Man, it's almost nostalgic.
What are you
Said
talking
that.
about?
Us in a sewer, fighting off rats.
When?
Except I have a lot of nice. My boots are a lot nicer this time around.
When did that happen?
When we first met, this ain't the time to have this talk. Hold on. He's gonna move over here, try to do a little support, and he's going to, let's say, send the second grovel thrash hit at the centipede.
Okay.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
12. I can push it by a bit. I can push it by. Fuck it. Let's see if they get hit by. Fuck. Where the? I have so many damn You know what I'm talking about. It's the thing.
Yes.
I get to.
yes.
I get
yes.
to spend a number of things. So each one is worth 2,
Mhm.
right? So that'll be. Let's see if a. Should I just full send it?
Yeah.
Team?
Yes.
I think I'll full send it. Okay. So focused aim. I can spend up to 1 to 3 to increase attack roll by 2 for each. Let's spend 3. Let's see. Would an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Haha. So damage 13 bludgeoning. On top of that, share a bit of the pain. A bit more bludgeoning. And then they'll take 1 saving throw.
Oh, I wonder what it is.
Yeah, against being stunned.
Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Haha.
They succeed.
They succeed. Alright. We're gonna do another move. We're gonna go into Flurry of Blows, and a few things are gonna happen here. A few things. I'm gonna have to show you guys Flurry of Healing and Harm, which is a cool thing I
Whoa.
can do.
Whoa!
I can do this now, which is awesome. But the main thing to keep in mind is I'm gonna do 1 attack roll towards the big centipede and see how that goes with my regular unarmed strike. Hiya.
Oh,
Whoa.
That might hit.
No.
No?
Yes, I roll damage.
15 bludgeoning, cause my punches are stronger now at level 11.
Mm-hmm.
I've upgraded to D8 times. That's awesome.
Oh, excuse me.
So, 15 bludgeoning. Now, what I can subject them to is Hand of Harm. It's a beautiful feature I have yet to use, because it's bad. But I can get it once for free. So this will let me deal extra damage to our centipede friend in the form of necrotic damage, and I can subject them to poison
How do
thanks
you
to
wanna
a
do this?
third feature that I have.
How do you
How do I
want
wanna
to
do
this? Yeah, you
Oh, I have to
fucking
fucking
killed
move.
it.
All right. So
This is what we
I'm
get for inviting a card game player.
Yeah, literally. It's all the synergies. They work together. I can inflict poison with the power of my physician's touch upgrade.
Can you just
which is,
describe how the centipede dies?
Yeah. So, Erlin will like knock it to the ground and kind of like almost like throttling, like hold it tight, and he'll focus the lyrium in his hands, and you'll see the little thing like writhing as it's like caught in Erlin's grip, and the lyrium starts to burn through it from the inside out, and eventually it just kind of snaps a little bit and falls onto the ground. Well, into the little water, just kind of like oof, floating off. Everyone's like, kind of pulls back his punch, and they're like, yeah, that felt new, a little bit. And he's gonna send a second unarmed strike towards our rat friend. Hey, yeah, that might hit. It might also deal 11 bludgeoning damage. So these little rats. This one he doesn't want to get his hands on it, so he kind of just punts it. he kind of just punts the rat into like it just kind of like whoa, like cartoon flies away, and he kind of like turns to Indra. Really, not ringing any bells? Y'all smuggled me through a sewer system that was a little not as nice as this one.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's alright. Look. We'll diagnose you a bit later. That's my turn.
Alright, that's on.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna walk up here. I'm gonna make an attack. A regular attack.
Make your regular attack, please.
Against the rat?
Yes.
Okay.
No, against the cart. I'm joking. And then...
Rat dies as it falls into the water. Lionel just goes, "Hatu!"
Yes.
And then
He'll be on the
this
cart.
rat.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
DC 18 intelligence save.
Oh, that's a wonderful. So fun fact, Mark. They got a 19 on the die for a total of, I would love you to guess,
16.
15.
Negative 4.
Oh, it's like little brain explodes. No.
No, because of psychic damage, it just slumps over dead out of nowhere.
Oh.
You subjected the medieval peasant rat to break core.
Fuck, I hate that. Alright, so that is...
That's my turn.
Yeah, that's both your actions, so...
It knows the taste of
I will take a step back, though.
extra
Okay.
spicy taki.
Selwyn.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to just use my Eldritch Blast on these two guys.
Eldritch Blast.
Which two guys?
The centipedes.
Okay. Please roll to hit.
Where's my dice? Oh. First roll was a natural 20.
Woo!
I should have... Okay, that's my fault. Which one is that natural 20 aimed at?
Okay, first one.
Are you going this
I'm gonna
one?
aim.
Yeah.
Actually, this one, because I don't know, Shepard's in front of it.
He's probably gonna die soon.
Yeah, so.
Okay, so that would be...
That one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How do I
Stop
erase
it! I got it. No!
No!
Okay.
Okay, what's... Okay. D10, your wisdom modifier, plus 10.
Okay. 22.
22.
Nice.
Okay, and the second one you are aiming at the one in front of Shepard.
Yeah. So that one was a 17.
That will just barely hit.
What does that mean?
That hits. That hits.
Okay.
It means its AC is 17.
Okay. Alright, the damage is 12.
12.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, so that is your action. Is there anything you would like to do with your bonus action or your
No.
movement?
I
Is
fucked
anyone-
with that theme heavy.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Wait,
We had
what?
like we had like I don't know, a couple 30 seconds left of that one.
Okay,
The Venatori combat theme.
okay, I'll put it back on. I'm sorry.
That's the first time I heard anyone say anything about the radio.
I was literally about to say, yo, I vibe with this combat music, and you immediately like changed it as if you could read my mind. To be like, fuck you.
something I put in the chat, like I woke up like easily annoyed at my family, now I'm getting like
Yeah.
annoyed at you guys. That means I think of you as my family, therefore
No, no.
we're all annoying each other.
Alright, but Sarah, that is your action. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action and or your
Yes.
movement?
Is anyone dying?
No.
Alright.
Not actively.
I'm good.
Oh, it's me. I'm gonna deal with that rat and the centipede. So first attack at the rat. Yeah, first attack at the rat. Yeah, that hits. And then the centipede will take 13 piercing damage. And the rat is dead.
Clean.
A fucking rotating fucking potato ass rat. Centipedes.
Gotta make a move to town
Gotta
that's
make it
right for me.
For me, bum 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 bum. Alec.
I'm here.
Okay, I'm making sure.
Yeah, though this one is going to attack Shepard with a little bit of a bite.
Chompy chomp.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
He sounds
Let's
so.
go.
Let's go!
It's because everything normally.
Yeah.
Outside of like a nat one.
Yeah. And then this one represents a centipede. Open up your character sheet, you fucking god piece of. Where are you? There it is.
Where are you?
Where are you?
And
This
I'm
one
so.
is gonna hatu at Erland. Does a
Never again, please.
15 hit you?
No.
Oh, then they're gonna stay over there. Actually, they're gonna get a little bit closer. Yeah, like that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be their turn. Let's see. I'm just gonna step over here a little bit and then attack. You guys can see their HP bars, right?
No.
Oh, okay, that's
Who's
interesting.
HP bars?
That was. Yeah, I thought.
Not the centipedes.
Yeah, not the
Interesting. All right, then I won't cheat. I'll attack this one. Do.
I mean, that would be interesting. I mean, like how some of you guys have HP bars, but you can't see the number.
You can't see the number. Interesting. We'll have to figure that one out.
It's
Does everyone else see numbers on like Alaria's token, Sarid's token,
Is a
Brandy's
20
token,
hit?
token?
a 20 will hit, yes.
Yep.
Heyo.
It's gonna be 10 points of piercing damage. One more.
One more.
21. No,
Yep.
22.
Yep. Either way, yes.
Okay, sick. Alright, one more. Another 10 smashing points of piercing.
I'm sorry, you just short-circuited my brain with that one. Yeah. Another
Yippee.
10. Bonus action. Anything?
Bonus action, try to remember the past.
Okay. I don't know if you want to actually make that a thing.
No, I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with the intelligence check. While Shepard goes to his turn.
I rolled a solid 7.
It's hard. Everything's a bit foggy at the moment.
Everything is hard. Life is bad. Andrew just kind of like sinks into the sewer water.
Everything is hard. Asan, where are you?
No!
Everything is hard. Dan, the withdrawal at least isn't hurting you in one way.
Babe,
That's good to
I
know.
quit heroin just for you. Babe, you fixed me.
Speaking of fixing things, I'm going to attack eeny, meeny, miny, you. This one.
Speaking of fixing things, quick, Ash, run!
Please do not fix with a great axe.
Does the...
17 is
Yes, a 17 will hit.
nice.
That would be 19 plus 3.
22.
22.
It is on 1 solid HP.
Oh, Alec, he this one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm attacking this one.
So that one is just dead.
Oh, my second attack, I think I'll take this one.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
28,
think-
yep.
um,
I get 19. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 19 plus
no,
3
it is,
again.
it's still 22,
It's still 22, so this one is
but
on
just
a...
in different way.
Yep.
It's on one HP.
That's
Yep.
interesting.
So funny.
We got there eventually.
Yep. Yeah, Ricky, I already knew this was gonna happen. Never interrupt me.
I'm just
Yeah, you just
thinking
were a little too far in the script.
I skipped a few pages. Ricky's like, no, sorry, we're on this one.
You're on 202. We're on 201.
You're on 202. We're on 202.
We're just slower
Yeah,
at reading.
just in case like anyone wants to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like move to like here.
All right,
So,
Alaria.
I have an
Hello.
idea.
What's your idea?
When does Lionel get to go?
On your
After you,
turn.
I guess?
Yeah.
How much speed does Lionel get? Like how much movement?
How much swim speed does a duck have?
Yeah, I don't know. Duck, swim.
It has a
Follow up.
25-foot swim speed.
Oh,
Because the card only moves
Ugh.
once per round?
Yes,
Or can
but
it be at the end of... Okay.
but like
Anyone's
but it's been around since you guys moved it last, so
So what if we move the cart up with Lionel on it, right?
We might want to move the cart
Like
after we get the
right
centipede out of the way.
there, and then Lionel
Lionel
moves
attacks.
to here.
All right.
What does
Hold on.
Lionel do
Hold
to
on,
attack?
I'm looking for stats. Hold on.
For a duck?
1/4 CR. All right, give me a beak attack. Just roll a d20 and add 4 to it.
Oh my god.
Do so with advantage because Lionel is flanking.
Here, I'll post
You're
this.
right.
No.
Advantage,
Oh yeah.
please?
Come on, Lionel. Do Papa proud.
No!
Oh.
13
No, 13 misses.
Damn it.
Lionel, his first battle showcase, hops out of the cart into the water. Quack. There's like a little rubber duck noise.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
I would like to ask the other DM something.
Yeah.
Could Tony use his one perception reroll on Lionel?
But I,
You know?
because I'm gonna do it if you say yes.
Absolutely.
Come on, Lionel, my baby boy. Make Papa proud. A 15?
15!
15. No.
No. But what about his special ability with
Right.
like a on saving face, but about being cute?
Yeah,
How
his
many-
special ability, please, please, please,
How
please.
many of you guys would consider friends of Lionel?
At least
All of
me.
us.
All of
Roland's
us.
like, I don't know that duck.
I don't know that.
I don't know
No,
that duck, and I don't care to
using-
know him.
Okay, if you can come up with a pun for like saving duck face, I'll let you do it.
So I had to come up with a pun
Mhm.
about saving face, but like with a duck.
Yep.
Well, luckily, we're. Huh, let's see.
I thought Tony was about
Assist.
to have
Can we
one.
assist?
I thought Tony was about to have one off
Sorry,
the cuff.
Annika, are you asking for an assist?
Can we assist?
A phone
Yes,
a
yes,
friend?
you may. You may phone a friend.
Yeah,
Anything to let Lionel
Alright,
hit.
I have one as well
Okay.
now.
I'll let
Yeah,
Tony
yeah,
first.
Go for
And
it.
Shepard first.
So, Lionel is
Mhm.
about to give that centipede a real quacking.
Okay.
I actually like that one.
Okay.
But I do want to hear what Alara
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
or Annika's
This is from Lion. I don't know if Lionel can even speak, but
Uh-huh.
let's pretend it's from Lionel's voice. You know,
Yes.
Daffy Duck all type.
Yes.
Pray for your future because it's looking pretty beak.
Pray to me.
Lionel hits. Roll a d6 and add 2.
Patches
Wow,
hideous
sweet.
laughter.
1d6.
Let's go!
Dude,
3!
he sucks. All right, yeah, all of these guys
So
are
it
fucking
does.
gone. It does enough.
Lionel just covered in gore.
So obviously, because you want to know how Lionel would do this, right?
Yes, of course,
Um,
please.
Lionel, like, rears back, and everyone would have been convinced they just saw a missile fly through the sky as Lionel meets the centipede face to face, and bam! It falls. Shepard dives to catch the duck if you allow him.
Yes, of course.
Do you need me to make a roll
not
for
far.
No,
that?
yeah, you catch the
How
duck.
far
Okay.
so big?
I catch him, and everything is fine. Okay, and now I wonder, is he always a duck, or will he turn back into a wooden duck?
What do you want to happen here?
I would love for him to turn back into a wooden duck, and I can kind of just use him when I feel like it.
Yep, that's fine.
Power- Shepard has to do
Okay,
some
God.
stuff like I wish with all my heart.
Shepard says, Lionel, you've served me well. Gives him a little mwah on the forehead.
Alright, those
love
are
Lionel.
taken care of. You guys are still in combat and in initiative order. Elaria, what would you like to do?
Scout ahead. So let me. Do I have my dash bonus
Yes,
as
of
well?
course. you do.
Okay, so let's say 30 feet. I'm just gonna call it 35 over there.
Mm-hmm.
35.
You, give me a perception check.
Yes, chef. Chaka, chaka, chaka. Okay, that's whatever. 13 plus. What's my perception? 5, 18.
Whatever the fuck perception I have. 18. Nothing down this hallway, but you do hear some loud growling over in this area.
Let's ignore that.
Oh, sorry, that's just my stomach. Did something.
Oh, Shepard
It's not
skipped
going.
breakfast.
Well, actually, curiosity is gonna kill the cat. So, yeah, let's take a peek while being stealthy. Should I roll?
I'm just saying.
How are you getting over there?
It could be. It could
Oh.
be the this, what's it called?
Cerebus?
Cerebus? Yeah, it could be that.
Could she take like a running jump?
Sorry,
From-
I'm just asking you.
How's she gonna get over?
No. So you used your dash bonus
No,
action.
I use my regular.
Okay, regular
like,
movement here. So are you using your dash bonus action to get here?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I just
Because
go?
your action
yeah.
action was stealth.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So okay, yeah. Roll stealth.
That's a. Oh shit, that's a 19. I almost said 16. Whatever 19 plus 13 is. 32.
2. You are stealthed. You can just barely make out a massive crocodile. And something else seems to be moving just out of the corner of your eye as well.
Telepathically. What the fuck is
For also, Ilaria, you see this
Jesus.
crocodile, and it's larger than any creature should reasonably be, and then you notice like another head pick up from where a shoulder is.
Oh,
And
it's
you
two-headed.
It is in fact a two-headed mutated crocodile.
That's what happens when you leave the crocodiles in the sewers.
Yeah.
Arya's freaking out, and Erlen's like, Arya, please, use your words.
Okay, internally. Remember that freaky dead dragon, not dragon thing we fought in the Blightlands?
I wasn't there for that.
Not you.
God.
That bit on steroids with 2 heads.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
But yeah, don't come down that hallway then. If we could very quietly make our way down here. I'm not pinging here.
We already moved the car for the turn for Lionel to do the turn, so the cart's just staying there, right?
Yes, for now, I believe.
Ideally, we probably wouldn't want it much further up than that right now anyway.
Okay, so where are you guys going?
Well, if that's Ilaria's go, then Erlen's go would...
Pivot. Sorry.
God damn it.
This might be a crazy idea, but I think we go down this one.
Yeah. Erlen will be like, alright, I'll back you up, Ilaria. Just in case these guys start sniffing us up this way. And he's gonna... with the stealth action first, you know, gonna be moving stealthily to reach this area. Do a little hop over the water.
Little hop, skip, and jump.
Yeah, I don't want to be like doing a bunch of splash and puddle noises, you know. Kind of get over here with my 45 movement comfortably. And yeah, we stay stealthy so we don't alert people to our presence.
Stealthy squad.
Yeah, stealthy squad.
Stealthy squad.
It's not one of my bonus action things, so I do have to use a regular action for it, but you know,
Okay.
regular action, we stay stealthy. As
Give me a stealth check, please.
my boots
Uh-huh.
do give me advantage. I don't take any step sounds.
You're...
Well, anything that relies on moving silently. I'm hoping to not alert these guys to our presence. So let's go. Advantage. Click.
Okay. Yep, you're stealth.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a budget rogue.
I'm a budget rogue.
Alright. We'll just say Asan, Sarad, Brandy, Indra, Shepard, if you guys want to do anything. Go for it. If you're all trying to stealth, like, this way, and have the alligators not notice you, then I would like a group stealth check.
Yeah, I think that's what I would like to try to do.
Okay.
Is
Let's
that
do a
minus
group
us
stealth.
two?
Minus Elaria and Erland, please.
Oh.
Oh, there goes our best roll.
No, sorry guys.
I will also be trying to stealth, yes.
I will be doing this.
Oh, Brandy!
Ooh, plus 10. That's really
The
good.
homie.
Stuff. Fun.
Yeah.
That's
So
15
plus
now.
10, 29.
Oh. Plus 10. 16.
Make sure you do it with disadvantage.
I know, that was disadvantage.
Aw.
Plus 10. That was a 6.
Aw.
We're allowed to take our movement too when we do that.
Yes, yes, yes. Indra's going to action dash as well.
I will also action dash.
Hang on, I got it, Sarah.
I guess might as well also.
As soon as I can
Action
fucking
dash.
select it. There.
There's the duck. Just saw
Yeah, I
it.
can't move the duck. There he is. Because I am action dashing, so I'm gonna be to here. Can I move the duck? I can move the duck. Never mind.
Yay! It looks like you're carrying it. Okay. And do you guys want to move the cart with you as well?
Yes. It moves up to 40.
Yes, please.
The beep, beep,
Oh.
beep, beep.
Just like crashing into the wall, being like, I got it. It's fine.
Andrew, where'd you get your
European.
license?
European truck driving simulator.
Not again.
Alright. Top of the round, what are you guys doing?
Beep, beep.
Can the cart dash as an action? Does the cart get in action?
No. But if somebody wants to roll me an athletics check and, like, push it, it can go further.
Ooh.
Ooh, actually, hold on.
Holding.
I want to say Brandy tries it.
Okay.
Eve. Ho.
Heave. Ho. Give me an athletics check.
Beep, beep.
Nice.
Now, how quiet is that maneuver?
How quiet is Brandy?
She's in the water, she's pushing, and all you hear is fucking.
Indra and Shepard are just staring at you like, do you want it? Okay.
I got it. I got it. I'm strong.
Yeah, man. He's just gonna leave.
I'm not. Good luck with that.
He's just gonna leave.
Brady's face is turning red. There's like veins bulging out of her forehead.
Alright. One more
Question.
group stealth
Oh.
check, please.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Not Elaria and Erland. You guys are over there.
Right.
How long
Sorry,
does
guys.
stealth without a trace?
The third
Stealth without a trace.
10 minutes.
Stealth without a trace.
Or 1
whatever.
hour.
No,
Actually, without a
hour.
trace?
1
Okay.
hour.
So that's
So
a
we get these
31 then?
Jesus
Oh, shit.
Christ!
That's a 14 from Shep.
You don't even see us on.
No, you don't even see Brandy.
Indra.
Shepard and Indra.
Fakes hands.
Hey, what are you saying Indra for? Shepard also got a natural 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I sure did. Let me tell ya.
I sure
Oh,
did.
these two guys just like splashing in the sewage water.
We're trying to get to the X the fastest. We're kind of racing.
Elaria and Erland, you guys hear the crocodile's attention begin to turn towards where the cart is going, and they begin to slowly approach it. What would you like to do?
Did I hear these centipedes making a sound earlier, or was it more just like chittering?
Sure, they made sounds.
You know what? Fuck it. Remember the green? I don't know if this is too much. Let me know if it is. Tell me no if it's too much. The green dragon.
Oh.
I want to fake the sound and make it come from not where my friends are.
Give me a performance check.
I could do that.
With
Give me a second.
advantage, because you have the actor feat, don't you?
Well, that would be persuasion or deception.
What?
It's
Maybe-
deception or performance, I believe.
This is insane. They're both
Yeah,
14.
it's
It's
deception
deception.
and it is deception and performance.
Oh, wait. So I could pick.
No, make a
No.
performance check, but
Make
you
a
have
perfor-
advantage because of the actor feat, because you're trying to sound like a green dragon. Now, I would like to ask, where would you like the sound of the green dragon to be coming from?
Here, I'm pinging
Why over there?
because I want them away from the cart
You
to
want
give them a chance
you want
to.
the crocodiles to go towards a green dragon?
Fuck. Okay. Towards the sound of the cart.
Uh-huh.
Ilaria's smart. Annika's not very.
I don't know what kind of crocodiles you've met. These guys do
I
not
haven't
think
met
that
any.
they can take on a green dragon.
They have survival instinct.
They actually do, yes.
If you felt like you were a kinder DM than me, I would have been like, all right, sure.
I kind of just want this session to end.
Okay.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
if we do hold this whole situation, you guys are going to be stuck with a fight with crocodiles for the next hour.
That was just a 13 for both. I rolled the same thing for both.
They
Oh,
don't
this-
believe you!
Well, let me do my session reroll.
Erlin's sitting there wondering, like, how Ilaria manages to, like, get her voice to sound so far away.
Okay, whatever 18 plus 3 is.
Okay, 21.
21.
Okay, they believe you.
21.
And please, Ilaria and Early, please make stealth checks as the crocodiles move towards you
It's cocked.
and away.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Plus whatever was my stealth.
Okay. 25. Awesome. Alright, the crocodiles are moving away. And the group is moving this way.
I'm a little short of breath.
Yep.
So just because it's funny, can I roll an acrobatics check to make sure that Asan doesn't slip into the sewer water as he's jumping across the channels?
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
He's a ballet leap.
14. Not only do you not slip into sewer water, you hear a dam break, water begin to rush down the sewer path that you guys are in. You clock it and immediately jump out of the way as water begins to rush towards you guys.
Damn.
Back up, back up, back up.
with that warning, Indra and Shepard are able to escape it without too much of a fuss. Water is rushing, and then every once in a while it stops for a few seconds, and then starts back up again. The X is your target. How are you guys getting to it?
Quick time event.
Can we? Sorry, I think you might just said. How long does the water go for? at a
6
time?
seconds.
6 seconds.
And sorry, what was the pause between the water? Like more than 6 seconds?
6 seconds.
Oh, so it's 6 seconds on, 6 seconds off.
Mhm.
Okay.
Off. On. Off.
Wax on, wax on.
So
We only have
Seems
so
like
much
this might be a dumb idea,
Yes.
but it's an idea.
Yes.
Why don't just Shep and Indra take the cart and like full on like sprint with it as hard as they can to try to get like here, like, and then like here, here.
Yeah, like this is the main one that I imagine you guys. Let's just take. It has 40 feet, so you'd have to kind of push it an extra like 30. Something like that to get from that point to that point, and then similarly to get from this point to this
I
point.
mean,
you'd
if
also
any
have
of
to,
you guys can like help us with the water, I think that would be like the
Yeah.
main thing.
May I suggest somebody who is also big sometimes, but other times not big?
Saradwin?
Oh.
Yes.
You want to attach
Oh,
the
yeah.
cart to Saradwin?
Big bear. Beast of burden.
It's your
Sure.
true
Anyone
calling.
wants
to
Turn
water?
into Hollowed Wind.
Can anyone like make a barrier or something?
Bear ear.
I was looking. I don't have anything for that.
No, you're our best bet.
Brandy does.
Yeah, no, trust me. I'm like, do I have any like walls of stone or something?
Brandy
No. Okay.
does.
do we
Oh
have a
fuck
way
yeah,
to-
that's right, the dagger.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, the
Please.
who's and what's it now?
Please don't. I was looking at a different thing.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I was looking at my other spells. I'm sorry.
You're gonna perish.
Please no. I beg.
This would be the exact moment that like Shepard and Indra are just stepped all the way in, like shin deep into the sewer water to be like, all right, we're gonna push this cart, and Barry's like, oh right, I can create a wall.
Oh.
Yeah. So
These guys still do need to like push the cart.
all it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah. So Brandy is going to activate the dagger and concentrate instead on control water.
let's
I can redirect the flow.
see. Mm-hmm.
What?
So
Put it in reverse, Terry.
I can redirect the flow this way
Oh, fuck.
for a round.
Haha.
I don't know what I'm doing when it gets to this round, though.
All right, Saradwin, are you transforming into something that can pull the cart?
Yes.
I would like athletics checks from Sarad, Shepard, and Indra. And then Brandy, give me a spellcasting check.
Spellcasting, that would be
Your wisdom plus proficiency.
Alright. 20 plus 7.
17.
13.
13, 12. Okay, Indra got a...
Am I still raging or no?
No, you can if you want to
No.
again.
Because I get a advantage on athletics. checks
Yes.
if I'm raging, right? Okay.
Indra
then
got
I'm
a
gonna
16.
Rage.
Or 26, sorry.
I'm gonna rage so I can. 16's better than
Yep.
12.
Okay, Indra got a 26, 17. You guys are pulling it. I'll just move you all here. Brandy, the water, like you are redirecting the water over this way. It is like pushing you back. Like the current is so strong, but you're able to do it long enough for these guys to kind of like move the cart over here. You hide in the alcove. Asan, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna take the easy way for the time being, and instead of dashing all the way up there, I'll just go across the way and like watch our rear.
Okay.
Like
And
there.
Ilaria and Erland, you notice water begin to stream this way.
Everything going all right down there?
Yeah,
We're
just
almost
some
there.
water. What is Ilaria and Erland doing?
Sorry, I was taking a sip of water. So the water is now flowing towards where Sneak Team.
Yes.
Run away! Damn, I do not know how to do this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Flee.
Alright.
Go 45
guys-
feet away.
You guys move back over here.
45 feet away.
Okay.
No.
And
Wouldn't say we're that fast, but we're decently fast.
You guys are fine. And then I would like one more athletics check from Indra, Shepard, Saradwin. Spellcasting check from Brandy, and then Asan, Ilaria, Erland. Let me know what you are doing to help. Yes, Shepard, you are
Can
still
I-
raging.
Can I start
Sweet.
doing like a team chant, like cheerleaders, but we don't have cheerleaders in this world?
So they're 16.
16.
Go team, go! You can do it. Go team, go!
Indra
Push on
got-
through it.
Oh, nice. Indra got an 11.
Oh, buddy.
So,
That 20 is important this time.
yes, you, as like you notice like Indra's feet begin to like slip a little bit, and he just kind of like hangs his head down and begins to kind of like let go of the cart a little bit. I think you just like grab onto him and kind of like bring him back to reality a little. And Brandy got a 23, so you are actually able to push the water back this way, and everybody has like 12 seconds to get over here and up with the cart.
You said we have 12 seconds to get
Yep,
up with the
2
cart?
rounds.
Okay. So I can just action dash twice and I'll be good.
Okay. I love seeing all the fucking
There's
arrows.
so many
What did
fucking
do?
rulers.
Want to make sure we're set.
Alright, I want to join too.
Okay, I could dash and then I could misty step the last bit. Oh shit! I didn't mean to drag the cart.
Renee, I hate you.
What? What
What
did
are
I do?
you doing? Jesus Christ.
Help! Who is that?
Renee!
I don't think that's her.
Oh, it's fucking
It was
Tony.
me.
They have the same
It was
color.
me. It was me.
Same color.
Oh my god.
I'm like, I'm not getting blamed at all. This is
You are all able to get through the sewer door and upstairs with all of the packages. Nepos waiting for you at the top. Brandy, you notice like your hold begin to kind of like slip, and the water pushes you back and back and back. You turn to run. Give me an acrobatics check as who's like kind of holding out their hand to grab onto Brandy as she climbs back up.
What type of check is this gonna be?
Not
She's
strong.
no
first
check.
pulling the arm
I'm just
out.
Oh.
asking. Then yeah, Asan will.
Okay.
Asan's ready.
Acrobatics from Brandy, please. 16. You kind of like ride the wave a little bit as it kind of like pushes you forward. You grab onto Asan's hand, he pulls you up, and the water completely begins to kind of like wash away the sewers. You would all know that this kind of buildup doesn't happen unless there is a specific blockage that has happened in the sewers. From something rushing through them. And that's where we'll end the session.